I wish it was a.
I'm excited today because we got the God tier sculptor himself joining us in a little bit. Franco Carlesimo is here. We've been wanting to talk to this fool for a bit, and we got him here tonight. And I'm just over the moon, but I'm also over the moon because we got people like this guy, all the way from the West Coast. Give it up for Critical Mass in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you see that fist? He just fist y'all. see he fist y'all fools.
You got fisted.
Yeah. Hey, Critical Mass, I'm gonna need you to take me to the West Coast, to the East Coast real quick. Because we got a dude that I'm just happy he's actually joining us today. Give it up for X-Men.
He's alive!
What up, X-Men Exclusive? How you doing today?
That's right. I'm wearing my hat in honor of X-Men Exclusive.
Shout out to X-Men Exclusive.
For all X-Men and mutant related material.
That's what's up, yo. Give it up. I know you weren't feeling well, so the fact that you're here right now, up in spirits, means that you don't care about me, but you do care about the community. Give it up for AK. Yo, that's what's up. So AK, we can't make AK laugh too much this episode because he's gonna pop a rib out, yo. The commitment that this dude got is unbelievable. So I'm not. You can just wait right here. We'll be back. I'm gonna run down the block and get Brian real quick. Okay, stay right here, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Brian D in the building. Yo, where's the Heineken, yo? There it is. Y'all thought he wasn't gonna have a Heineken.
It's always here, man. Just haven't popped it yet. Yeah, man. Good to see you guys. I'm glad to hear that AK's feeling better. And just want to say a big happy birthday to Billy, who's celebrating his 25th birthday yesterday.
Can't believe it.
Yo, 25.
Yeah,
25, man. If you can't believe
25 forever.
I'm getting up there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need go ahead. I'm sorry. I did not mean to cut you off.
No. You weren't cutting me off. I was just saying I'm looking forward to tonight, hanging with you guys.
I'm looking forward to tonight. But you know what? I did have something planned, and I need all of you guys to help me with this. We need to Marilyn Monroe this son of a bitch real quick. We gotta let's look at him real quick. Look into his eyes, look into his soul, and just give me a little happy birthday to you.
This is such a dreary song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Now it's getting weird the way you're looking at it.
Yeah.
Happy motherfucking birthday to Billy.
Happy birthday.
I know y'all can't look at
Damn, people
Marilyn.
way off key.
Would it be weird if I was happy
brutal,
birthday to you?
We should just do the restaurant one. The
Wow.
happy birthday.
Man, that was brutal.
Bennigan's.
Yeah.
All right.
Would
Enough
it be
for
weird
Jack
if
Clapton.
happy birthday, Billy?
Dude, I'm proud of everybody. We did really
Making it
good. Yo,
weird.
your key was awesome, Critical Mass. Perfect pitch.
You sounded great.
AK, your bass was awesome. And your falsetto, Brian D, was peak.
Sure.
Yeah, I know words can
Strong day.
describe it.
Strong day. Strong day.
Good. Welcome
Strong
to
day.
episode
Strong day.
133, yo. Freelance sculpting versus studio, full-time studio sculpting. What are the benefits? What are some of the cons? We're going to find out, and to help us find out, we needed to go to an expert. So we got Franco going to be joining us in a bit, probably about 30 minutes or so. We're going to bring him on, and then we're going to have a chat with him. But first, what's up with my people?
Hello, people.
To the floor. Open to the floor.
Well, as you can see, I'm
Hi.
You're
Yo,
live.
Billy had a
Hey,
birthday,
hey.
but I had a deep dive and go into the FBI database in Langley to verify that his birthday was February 1st. I mean, April 1st.
How was your guys' April Fools?
It's April Fool's Day. That's why I'm like,
why
I don't believe nothing on
recovering
April
from,
Fool's Day.
yeah.
And Billy's yelling at me like, how dare you say I would make this up? And I'm like,
Of all the days to make up, why would I make up that day?
Duff Rashid freaking questioned him. Everybody was questioning. See, me, I didn't fall for none of the
Really?
shenanigans because I'm offline on April Fool's Day. I'm not clicking on anything. I'll go into our chat because, I want to just check and make sure nobody needs me or anything like that. But I'll peek in and I'll see the April Fool shenanigans and I'm like, yep, I ain't clicking on
I'm out.
none of that shit. I am not engaging with the shenanigans.
I saw
April
a post on April Fool yesterday that was that Disney was remaking Jaws, and it was going to star the girl from Wicked, the one who everybody said the storm looked like.
Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah, that she was going to be the main character, and that the shark was going to be mostly AI generated. I'm like, okay, I've had enough of this today.
You know what's crazy? Yeah. So, Ro, I did not know about this until just now backstage. We were
I posted
talking
it in the group, the video.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not online on April
hilarious.
Fool's
I
Day.
was
Like
like,
when I say I'm not. So when you guys told me this backstage just
watch
now,
it.
I didn't
And
even see it yet.
The thing is,
I'm like, that
she
shit's
pulled
funny.
it off with such genuine sincerity that she took the base, but then she made it look like she took the statue. She's like this, and then putting on the head, and you're like, wait a minute.
No, that one I'm gonna go and watch. Since I know it's an April
that too.
Fool's, I'm gonna go check out the Invisible.
And Sideshow put out a
pretty
new
good.
cologne.
A
And
new
it smells
cologne.
Like, it
April
smells like
Fool's
shipping. It smells like shipping.
It smells
boxes.
like shipping boxes.
Just for you, Critical.
Yes,
Just for you.
that shipping box. That smell of
Yeah.
cancer. I want that styrofoam.
That's what's up. Yeah, no, that like I said, the ones you told me about sound funny, and I'm excited to go back and check it now that I'm armed with. Because my biggest thing is I hate to be like, oh, they're doing this game. Oh, they're making that statue, and then is it fuck April Fools? Fuck April Fools. I'm
There
like,
was also a long running one that I heard that there was some statue panel that was supposed to give us the truth. That turned out to be an April Fool's joke too.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Yo.
Did we
Yeah,
never
I
get
think
the
the
truth?
truth is coming. I think it's only going to be able to be
Hold
seen.
on. The last
by
time I
the
heard
pe-
that was the X-Files, that the truth was out there.
It's
Waiting
out
all those
there.
seasons
That's
and
right,
never got
that's
the
right.
fucking truth.
Just
How
another
many
closet.
seasons?
Just another
Multiple seasons and a movie. I got
closet
nothing.
monster
But-
of the week. That's it.
But
Got
I,
it, Critical.
I think the best one was the one that Rashid had. The one that Rashid had.
That did not fool me.
Did you see that crippler?
I caught that instantly.
He got
you
engaged.
guys put that one in the
Yeah.
chat, so I seen that.
We didn't
That's-
even know he was dating Brittany Mahomes.
No.
Now he's been
Hey
dating.
man, hey man, you got to keep high profiles quiet.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just sort of like that was the post in our chat that reminded me it was April Fool's Day, and I was like, okay, this is the type of day it's gonna be. The Rashid one,
This
and then
is
y'all
the
was
day.
arguing about
Say,
was it your
he got
birthday
a
or
lot
not,
of,
and
he
I'm
got
like,
a lot
I
of
am.
people though. He got a lot of
He did. A lot of people say
did.
congratulations. I'm like,
Everyone get
I'm like,
congratulated.
hey,
I'm
wow.
wow.
It had
I
over
said-
100 comments,
I said
and most of them were
private chat.
congratulations, player.
I said in the private chat, hey, isn't this an old picture?
No, I seen that, and I'm like, yo, I can't believe people will fall for it. But then people genuinely got love for Rashid, so they're gonna give him some love regardless. I'm like, all right. So mental note: look up the Invisible Woman one. Was there anything else from anybody else? That was your
I
from
saw that Prime One acquired the Marvel license.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw-
Yeah.
I
That
saw-
one's every year.
Oh,
They do
wow.
that
Wait a minute.
every year.
Yeah,
I saw the, what is it? The Batman Batcave by Prime
Killer
One.
Croc premium format coming out. I saw that.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to say what's up to the peoples, and then we're going to come back on the other side, and we're going to get right into the show, yo.
Cool.
All right, so I did hear that Kendrick Lamar did a GNX Deluxe, and I was upset because that wasn't true. It was an April Fool's joke.
No, I heard Prime One did the Batman Batcave, but in Flanger version.
I heard the Kacharik brothers was actually, I can't say that because it might end up being true, and I don't want to put that out there. But.
What, that the Kucharik brothers is Randy Bowen? Yeah.
Yeah.
That rumor's been around for like 20 years. Stop it.
There was like
I heard that
funny
Tweeterhead was
to
actually
see.
shipping stuff, and that turned out to be true.
That turned out to be true.
Yeah, hey,
I got my email
somebody
today.
got an email today. Somebody got an email. I told y'all in the chat, I'm like, nah, that dude is, they
me tell you
weakened
something.
Bernie in
He
that
was so
situation. They got people in the back like holding them up, trying to ship stuff out.
He was so excited about that email. He put it in our group chat and he put it in our Sunday night group chat. But I'm looking at this twice. I'm like, oh wait, I'm in both chats.
I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, you guys got to know. You guys got to know something actually happened here. We've been talking about it for the past year, practically.
We got to talk about the positive. The positive is that, it looks like they're trying to ship people some stuff. So
yeah,
let's not get too positive yet. It ain't here yet.
It ain't here yet.
Nah, I'm sure you're gonna get it, but I still, there are people out there that, and this is their right, got tired of waiting and they wanted refunds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
and they're not getting them.
They're not going to get them, and that's pretty messed up. But for the people who have been patient with Tweeterhead, if you're excited about getting your stuff, be excited.
Be excited.
Be excited.
Just that.
Yeah.
Not for the people who didn't get their money back or screwed, but the people who just was like riding it out, don't care about none of the drama, just want a dope ass statue.
Look, man,
enjoy it. It should be on the way. It's a positive sign there.
Yeah.
They put out a good product. When you get it, it's great. I got Elvira sitting right here. She's freaking. I've had this one right here.
They're always great.
What I hope Chad takes away from all of this,
Joker. I mean, I can't. I had Joker on Throne in 1/4. I cannot think of a bad Tweeterhead piece.
No, what I hope Chad and Tweeterhead takes away from all of this is that there's just going to be some tough love out there, and sometimes it hurts, especially in the moment, and sometimes it's harsh. But you could channel that and make it a better situation by learning from those mistakes and knowing that, hey, I don't want that feeling again. I don't want the feeling that I disappoint people that really believed in the company, and just take those steps. And then people are real forgiving. That's all you need to do. People don't hate Tweeterhead. People don't hate Chad. Some of the big business practices are questionable, and rightfully so. And that's where it should stay. None of it should be personal or a personal attack. It's a like, yo, we believe in you as a company and believed in you heavily. But these situations, these death by 1,000 paper cuts is not doing you any favors. So hopefully they could get that from all of this stuff.
Shout out to Chad, everybody over at Tweeterhead.
And look,
I don't know if he's still mad at me or whatever. Hopefully not.
He shouldn't. You probably gave him some of the most blunt,
honest feedback. That was very
honest feedback that he was not used to getting, because there is a parasocial relationship to a lot of this stuff. You know what I mean? It's sort of like me and Mestis talk, right? But we talk about other things than just business and all of this stuff. But the reason we get along is because I could tell him some shit and he's not going to take it personally. And he's going to be like, fuck, I didn't want them to do that either. Blah, 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 blah. He's never defensive about anything, right? The moment I work with a studio or a company and then I give something like, I freaking critique all of these statues that come through and I love a lot of them and may not like one. And that's the one that's gonna stick out to the people of like, oh, they trashed this. But that's you're never gonna be perfect. This is all just opinion-based stuff. What's not opinion-based stuff is refund, like people not getting refunds, people not getting communicated, not being communicative. That's the stuff that people, it's hard to get past. So like sew that stuff up, and I think you guys will be back because y'all make great shit. Y'all got talented people there.
I mean,
All
look,
right, yeah.
people gave you their money because they
Mhm.
want that product, because
They
they
want
love
it.
that product. You
Not
know,
yeah.
that's something that you should take away with that company and have a little.
Mhm.
It's like okay, great. You know, I deliver on, or I have a good product. Just need to deliver on it. That's it.
Dude, they got one of the most consistent lines as far as quality with the Masters of the Universe line. Like, go toe to toe. And price point was banging at the time, quality was there, and the concepts and the final product was sweet. It was so dope. And then they just sort of like, that's what, you know, think about that. Then y'all started to do some other stuff. People were like being inventive, like, all right, we're going to do these bus stuff. We're going to trying to find ways creatively to do things. You guys' mindset was spot on. It just was an execution of all of that stuff.
That bus line was, I mean, it was, the concept of it was genius, you know, because there's, and I remember when I'm thinking it was an episode of Rogues and Chris was telling us about it. He was excited, but I mean, the idea of maybe you don't have space for a full 1/3 figure, or maybe you don't have the funds for that. I mean, the price point was great. The pieces look great. I remember even after he had announced that there would be no more refunds, the next day that Mr. Freeze sold out within the day. You know, it was like people were upset about no refunds, but it didn't stop people from ordering that thing because it looked great, you know? So I thought it was great for people who wanted that 1/3 statue presence in their collection, and maybe for whatever reason can't do the full figure. Maybe if it's funds, maybe if it's space, whatever. Maybe they just wanted a bus line and hey, this is something different, you know? So I was excited about the Riddler. If they ever put that up for PO, I probably would still be in on it. I was excited about Clayface. I thought that one looked great, you know? So again, it was a great idea. It's unfortunate what happened with the Superman. You know, that needed to be a home run for them. And it looked great. It really did. But it just came with some issues, you know? So having to redo a few of them or whatever, and then the situations with shipping and all that stuff and import fees or whatever it might have been, kind of just threw a monkey wrench into the whole thing and kind of just made everything go off the tracks. But that idea, I still will stand on that. That idea was a great idea, you know? And people were in on that line.
Yeah, for sure. I think, like I remember they announced it on BSC, and then it was like, oh, this is a company that gets the current climate. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
How do we deliver a product when everything's going through the roof for whatever reason? Shipping is crazy. Freaking now there's like, there was just so much going on at that time. And then there's just the added issue of people just running out of space, and you got to recycle these old collectors that aren't buying anymore and get new people in. They're not going to get in on these super high price points. It's like a fish. You got to put them in the water, let it freaking get used to it, and then you let them out, because it's sort of like you buy your first piece and then you're looking like, oh, I spent this much on this. What's another $100? And your $3,000, $5,000, like that's nothing to you at that point, when before it was like $200. So you got to get them early enough to be able to find out, get them into the hobby that we love, and let them chart their own path to figure out what makes sense for them financially. But you got to get them in the door. So I thought that line was a great way to do that.
That's a great way of explaining it. Yeah. Yeah. I was excited to see what else was coming in that line too. I mean, you know, from what I understand, there were some pretty neat characters on the horizon, and I don't know if we're going to see them.
I can only imagine. Yep. So hopefully they get it straight, get people their pieces, get the people who are already out their money back, and hopefully them getting their money back doesn't tank the company, because I do think with a nice fresh start and if lessons are learned, people are very forgiving and understanding. So but you gotta. No words is gonna fix that. No, I'm thinking of maybe this. No, it's like action is the only way forward, I think. All right. Thank you guys. That was a impromptu a little topic, but I think it was a good one.
Because they got an email.
All because you got an email. But no, but
well, you know what?
I mean,
listen, we spend enough time dogging Chad and dogging Tweeterhead. If they're actually getting stuff out, then we got to mention that too. And just give them a little bit of props on that, you know.
And we'll
absolutely
give a little bit of a critique though in that email though. It just said, hey, just making sure that your address is correct. But they didn't even list
Dude, you know
the
how
address
long
that
it's
they had
been?
on
You could have
file.
moved.
like which address do you got?
I had to think for I had to
surprised
think
you
for a
didn't say,
second
hey,
because
Brian D, are you still alive?
right, it did seem a little
collecting,
lazy.
or did you move on to stamps or something?
It could have been a little more personalized. Like, hey, this is the address we have on file. Is this correct to send your sorcerer statue? Something to that effect. Because I had to go back into my account and look. Like, do they have my most recent address?
Like, wait a minute, shit. Did I move? Where was I living?
When did I order this exactly?
Yeah. See, that's what it's like. Sideshow don't play. Like, my boy hit me up and was like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting them to charge me right there." They'd be like, "Yo, we about to ship your stuff. You got like a day or two to get your
Dude, that's your affairs in order.
We taking that money on this day."
That's why I have two of these. I ordered two prints, and I wasn't sure which one I wanted to keep, and I was going to actually cancel one. I was like, "Oh, whatever. They already shipped it, so I'll just decide later. See them in person."
There you go.
All right. So no, thank for the update, Brian.
Let's say to the people.
Let's say what's up to the people. But no, I really enjoyed that conversation. Oh, you know what? We can't say what's up to the people without the music. Let me get a little bit of that music real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all could be anywhere tonight. Y'all chose to be here with us. And for that, we are forever grateful. Grateful to the people like CMP. We're going to ask Franco that in a bit. I appreciate it. But we'll read that one when he's on. We got Venom Tech, a.k.a. El Fuego, in the house. That means fire, I believe. My Puerto Rican mama be so disappointed in me. We got Random Korean in the house. You hit that random button, you never know what Korean's going to pop out. And we got the best one for you guys right now, ladies and gentlemen. We got Ro in the building. Ro, what's up, man? You haven't been over my house in like a month, bro. What's going on, yo? You still alive? You good? We hanging out or what? We got the Puerto Rican deacon himself, all the way from Puerto Rico, Dennis Perez, who actually owns one of Franco's, a lot of Franco pieces actually, but I know he owns the Vera. I know he owns that. We got Metal Wolf in the building. That was my metal voice. It's working. It's getting better each time. I'm confident it will be a legit metal voice soon. Legit. I got to get it Metal Elf approved first, though. We got just a Jarhead. Not like just a Jarhead.
The Jarhead.
3596 version of Jarhead. You're not even in the top 5 of Jarheads, bro. You're in the 3,000s of Jarheads. Shout out to Jarhead. Love me some Jarhead. We got Nate. Yo, Nate, where you been? You haven't been over my house in a minute neither. Shout out. Last time, I think it was the last time we played Marvel Rivals, and then after that, we ain't see him. We ain't even spoke. We ain't speak after that, homie. Low Key Collector, one of the coolest brothers in the game. Catch him on Toy Quest 101 and a bunch of other shows. I was just randomly scrolling one day and I seen him talking about toys. And I'm like, yeah, that's where your heart is. I see you. Watched it. April Fool's best statue reveal was Invisible Man. I gotta watch that. We got Vinny Todd in the building. Left Coast, Best Coast. Give it up for Left Coast, Best Coast. I really enjoyed my time in California. That was a good 20. Whew. No, I think it was I think I was in from the 90s to the 2000s or something. Old ass crip. Vinny Todd saying, he says, yo, boy, spank it like it stinks. That's what I'm talking about. Like this dude right here, always spanking it. Ooh, yeah, look at that good looking pattern. Shout out to Alabama's finest. You know what? I there's some classic DCX episodes with Archangel and freaking Franco. What's up? We got the head rogue in charge. Give it up.
Hey, he's
man, his statue collector.
He's keeping it on me and Brian. He couldn't wait till Sunday. He couldn't wait till Sunday, so he had to see what we were doing for that on the Thursday night.
Yo, no, what it is he's making sure we paid a lot for you guys' license. You know what I mean? So it's sort of like you guys are expensive.
It's not cheap to get a million of dollars in your show, man.
No, like we have to lease the guy. Like we pay freaking.
They say
BSC Inc.
He's not cheap.
No.
He came out of pocket for this.
We paid the iron price.
Yo, freaking Chris gets what 20-30% of all of our monetization right now because we got you guys that contract. He ain't get where he was because he's not because he's a dumb it's a smart man businessman.
Right.
We got Walton Chunky, everybody's favorite leather face. You just look at him and your face melts because of the impact from the leatherness in the sun. I don't know where I was going with that. He's a man of taste. Glass Joe, see, Glass Joe is one of those people that I secretly hate but love because they are actually talented. We get up here and talk shit about these statues, but these dudes be like, so what, my statue broke? I got me, they MacGyver that shit. It was like, I got me a Tootsie Roll, I got me, and I fucking jig it back together. It's like, dude. I was like, yo, give me a hanger, a cigar, we'll get this thing popping again.
Elmer's, not even crazy. Elmer's, that white shit.
That's they just the pasty. They don't need much to get their statue back. One of my favorite people, Josue Alicia. Did I say that with some like Spanish to it? I needed some Spanish with that. All right, let me see. We going down. Overbuff. I love that name, Overbuff, dude. That's what's up. What up? Happy Thursday, guys. What up? Happy Thursday to you. Figure Con in the building. Lucky Lex in the building. Salutations, collectors. That's what's up. Salutations. Hey, y'all. What we talking about? We're gonna be talking about a lot in a minute. You'll see. Hang in there, Cypher. We got you covered.
Drippers and cocaine.
There we go. Look at cocaine.
We're talking about strippers and cocaine.
They turn it around. Indeed. Hold. Valdez in the building. What's good? Hold. We got D3. My favorite dude. Me and D3 don't do enough stuff together. And I feel like that's a crime to the community. I feel like me and D3 got a lot to talk about. We need to find some time to talk about some stuff, D3. What else we got? I think we're good. We got the whole in the building. We got the better half. Oh, all right. Let's cut this music down because this next person needs no music. His aura himself delivers sonic bliss to your eyeballs. You didn't know you can hear through your eyes. This motherfucker can make you hear through his eyeballs.
You know the statue's good when you can hear it through your eyes.
You through your eyes.
Your eyeballs, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
don't know how you hear a statue, but
Man.
Please give us.
Definitely talking to me.
I know, right? I need y'all to please give a COC welcome to this God tier sculptor. He puts the fly in that fly piece. You know what I mean? There will be no face. That fly. You know what I mean? He puts that Wesley in the blade because you know that wasn't supposed to look like Wesley. You know it wasn't supposed. Wesley ain't getting no money for that, but he put that shit in there. Respect. He's the bringer of such pieces like Aliens. He goes from Aliens, dude, to X-Men, to Stranger Things, to Conan, to the freakiest, scariest monsters that ever been sculpted, yo. Let's check in with this dude. Without no further ado, give it up for the digital sculptor extraordinaire, Franco Carlesimo. Give it up for Franco.
That's an introduction.
Making me blush, man. Yeah, that's a big introduction. Thank you.
Long time coming.
Yeah, welcome.
Well deserved.
Happy birthday, Billy.
Oh, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Franco knew it was my birthday. He didn't question me. He didn't birth certificates or anything like that. All of them, they all had a problem, bro.
Yeah, man. I know. I do it now for real. That was like a huge introduction. Thank you so much.
No, dude. It's so earned, dude. Like it's one of those things where we talk a little bit. This is how cool this dude is. He's like, yo, do you want to do a mic check? So earlier today, he just, oh, hell yeah, let's do a mic check. It just a straight hopped on, did a little mic check, right? But then, go ahead. No, I was just saying because, but in there we started to talk, and I was like, oh no, we gotta stop because don't tell me that. I'm not talking because just naturally that's that type of dude. And I was telling you a little bit what I was telling you backstage is just that one of the things that I actually, and this is glazed, I don't give a fuck. One of the things that I enjoy watching you when you're on DCX is like, because when you talk to some people and you got to be real PG about it. You gotta walk on eggshells because you never know who's watching, or you might make a studio look a certain way. This dude was like, She-Hulk sucks, and here's why. But he would say why. It wasn't just tragic. He would give feedback to like why I think it's not working. And another thing that stood out for me with Franco was when I remember giving some constructive feedback in the chat. Everybody is just sort of like, this is the most amazing piece. And it was just sort of like, no, if there's something wrong, let me know. I want the feedback. Like you stop the lyrics, like say, like, you don't need to always to be like, dude, this is the greatest thing ever. It's just like, you like what you like about it. You don't what you don't. But long as you're respectful and long as you critique it and it's coming from a good place. So I love vibing with people like that. So give it up. Because Franco is that dude. One of the good.
That means a lot, for real.
All right. So today's topic, they don't want to start clapping for you.
Keep them coming. It's almost, it's because Walton was asking, I'm staying late. It's 2:30 a.m. And I wanted to do the mic check because I had to do a whole new different setup just to, do the stream.
That's another thing. He's making it work.
Yeah.
2 in the morning over there. And he's here with us. That's what's up. So, Franco, I was curious, and I've been wanting to have this discussion, but I'm like, it'll be really cool to have someone like a Franco on that can understand the benefits of working in an environment like as a freelancer. Like as a freelancer, you I'm assuming, I got assumptions of what that's like, but I want to hear from you versus working in a studio when you sculpting and creating all of these pieces. So I guess my first question for you is like, what are the benefits of working freelance and what are the benefits from working in a studio?
We're like going straight to it. It's easy, man. Yeah.
No. We can?
No, of course. Yeah.
I want to be respectful of your time, so I'm just sort of like, while I got him, I want to talk about this.
I'm going to be here until you close the show, dude. So chill, Don't worry about that.
Thank you.
All right. All right, cool.
That's a big question. That's the thing, because let me see. There are a lot of pros and cons for both sides, I've been a freelancer for most of my working life. That's the thing. Like I'm from Mar del Plata. That's a town in Argentina, and it's like 6 hours away from the capital, from Buenos Aires. So since I was very into like 3D, it wasn't easy to get. There wasn't jobs around me, So I had to figure out ways of doing stuff and catching clients' attention just through the internet. I only work at the studio. I was doing commercials back there. I only worked at a studio in Capital in Buenos Aires for 1 year, but then we went back to our hometown, Mar del Plata, just because we had a little daughter, and it was my wife and I only. Kind of complicated. Whoa, that's good.
Look, give it up. I don't mean to interrupt you. Give it up for Bob Rashid, Queen's finest. He's been back there. I didn't even know. just text me, I'm backstage. Somebody just text me, say backstage.
That's
anyway,
fine. So now what I was saying, since I had to like work as a freelance, like by just brute force, figure it out because there weren't shops around me. And I'm talking about 2006, stuff like that, where being a freelancer wasn't like the common thing. Nowadays, and especially after COVID, it's like a lot of people like to be freelancing. It's like the culture is more used to that, to having people working from home. But the thing is that I don't really have that much of experience working at studios. But working at the studio, for example, for me was a great time because you learn a lot faster because you're not by yourself. You're with other peers. And if you have a good relationship with your peers, usually you do. And that's it. You have usually I used to have a great time at the studio, for example. But you work on the projects that you're assigned to, and there is no escape. Like you have to do what they tell you. That's it. That's the project that we have this month or this 6 months or whatever, and we have to do that. As a freelancer, you get a lot more freedom in that sense. Like you can work on many different projects. You can, if you're good at your job, you probably can choose your clients. That's usually what I used to do a lot. And you truly have more freedom. Like you work per project mostly. Like you have to finish this, for this date, and then that's it. Nobody's after you, busting your balls, like asking you what are you doing with those hands or whatever. But it's a lot, man. It's a lot of different things. That's the thing. It's not that there is a right answer. I myself love working as freelancing, but a lot of the times I kind of miss the camaraderie. Like being in a place and hanging out with other artists and learning from them and just like pitching in ideas and ping-ponging ideas and doing stuff like as a team, not only by yourself. So it's lately kind of like would like to have that experience again, but I know it's impossible because there are no studios here in Barcelona where I'm living right now. So I'm not getting a visa. Like there's no fucking way I would get a visa.
They don't do the remote stuff. They don't do the remote stuff.
I can do it. It wouldn't be like working as
the reason is you want the camaraderie. Yeah. So why?
I get hired by somebody full time. Like they pay you for the month, and you do as many things as they ask you. There is no incentive for me for that
because you work
the same
on what you want.
Exactly. And it would like lock me from working on different projects or even like having time for working on my personal stuff. So it wouldn't be very appealing to me to have just like one.
Franco, I'm gonna need you to work on Batman again for
that's fine. Wolverine number 84.
Coming on Saturday.
I'm gonna need this Batman by 2 months, and then after that, we need Spider-Man, and then after Spider-Man, Batman. Can you do another?
You're putting it in a way like it's like so uncomfortable.
That's what he does.
And it kind of like sexual as well. Like I was doing dildos or shit. Like the dildo Batman. Spider-Man dildo. No, but what I mean is like it will be fine. Yeah, I could do it, and I actually do a lot of stuff. Like because I work a lot for PCS, and I'm having a great time with them. I love those guys.
Shout out to Ant PCS and the boys.
Shout out to him, Cucharega, Brian, everybody. Everybody's like, I'm having a blast working with them, and I'm like busting my ass off to make it the best things I can. Yeah, Brian. I know you like
horror is your bag, bro. It was funny because we was.
And I love horror as well.
I can tell from your portfolio. Yeah.
Man, it is so crazy too because there was a couple of pieces I didn't even know it was yours. I think you said something in the chat that it was yours. That like the Cenobites. I'm like, we're over there like, yo, this is dope. Look at the Brian. What are you doing? You getting it, Brian? You like, what's the deal?
Already pre-ordered. I already got it. Yeah, I already got the chat room. Yeah.
And I'm like, and then somebody in the chat said, "Did Franco did it?" And I was like, "I don't think so." And then you was like, "I did." In the chat, I was like, "Oh, you did do that." It is cool because it's like that's what I mean. You never know who's in the chat, and it just turns out that when you're confident in the shit you do, like it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's going to be like it's quality. It's people going to want it. People associate Franco like with this dude right here. He hates everything. This dude hates everything.
Yeah,
except for Franco's pieces. It's just like, yo. But yeah, no, it's just sort of like even the most like guarded critics when it comes to like statues seem to be enjoy your work though. So like, do you feel that? Do you feel that people like gravitate to your style? And what do you think they gravitate to your style? What do you think
really
they gravitate to your style most?
I know, I understand the question, but it's really hard to understand what my style is for myself. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Maybe many artists go through the same thing, but usually the style that we end up having comes from our mistakes, usually, or little things that we like, and we pay extra attention to something like, I don't know, maybe the hands or the face or whatever. But it's not something that you, at least in my case and many other artists that I know, it's not something that you decide what your style is. It's like kind of comes naturally. And horror for me has always been like my first love. But the cool thing that I'm having a lot of fun with and enjoyment with PCS is that we're working on all my favorite IPs from the 80s and 70s and everything. Like all the horror movies that I love, and we are working on those things, and it's like the best job ever.
Can you elaborate on some of those IPs? Because I obviously we have Hellraiser. I saw there's Pumpkinhead. I saw some stuff that I believe may, and correct me if I'm wrong, may even have some influence back to the Tortured Souls from McFarlane days.
No, I wouldn't know about that.
Okay,
but I'm like working on the movies like Alien. Like Anthony said, talk about it, so I can talk about it. Well, we just released The Fly. That's I love that movie, and I was so happy to get that job. Yeah, I kind of had to fight for it. I don't know if he's going to mind about me telling this, but for example, Anthony told me, I have The Fly. So are you interested? I said, hell yeah. Okay, but you have to do this one first for me.
Yo, he's leveraged.
Okay. Yeah. All right. But you know what, though? We as collectors, we all win. So.
Yo.
No, I was fine. I enjoyed it, but he baited me. It was so funny.
He's like, hey. No, but that's what's up. Like, but I guess that's a benefit of being freelance too, is because if your studio just didn't have that license, it's something you wouldn't be able to work on because they don't have the license unless they obtained it. You wouldn't be able to work on The Fly. But for now you could be like, oh, you got a Fly? I could freelance that, contract that Fly out for you and knock it out.
Yeah, no, but the thing is that in this case, like for what I know, mostly in the collectible studios, they usually work mostly with freelancing. Like they have maybe just a handful of employees on the payroll, but usually it's freelancing. Like I have a lot of friends that are like sculptors, and they work like 95% of them are freelancing, and there are a few that are like under contract, but those are like few and far between.
Gotcha. So like not only PCS, like Prime One, like there's a pool of super talented people out there, and they could pick who they want. Or you guys lobby for it, or do they come? Or like you said, do they approach you? Like,
we fight. We fight in the mud.
We fight each other. Like, do they put you guys in the Fight Club pits? Argentina gotta be rough, dude.
Because sculptors usually are not in the best shape.
Yo.
But
that's very interesting.
Usually, I know a lot of sculptors, and most of them are like freelancers. To be honest, I know a few that are not, and for what I do know is a lot of like art directors are on payroll, for example, because that's completely understandable. You have somebody that has like
you got to oversee the vision for the whole studio and the art direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said, since that is the case, we've been trying to figure out what's going on with XM for a while, and we know you did some freelance work with XM. I think you did a Thor.
No, I never did.
Never.
What I did was Legendary Beast Studios, and I did the Thor. No. That's Legendary Beast Studios. And dude, let me tell you, this Legendary Beast, that Thor, dude, it was like when
you created that base.
Yeah, but it was based on a concept. I don't remember the name of the concept, but yes, we did that. One of the first things, and it took 3 years to come out. Since I finished sculpting it until you saw it, it was 3 years. So for me, it was like really hard because I was basically kind of like at the beginning of my sculptor career, let's say. I was so excited to see that one coming out. Usually it takes 6 months to maybe a year at most if to show a statue. But in this case, it was 3 years. So it was like really fucking hard for me because I was doing a lot of the other kind of work.
Yeah.
With the idea of getting, clients, companies.
Hey, we can talk about all types of work here.
Okay. Yeah, I was doing fine art.
Yeah. And we're going to look at some fine arts.
Yeah, I was doing fine art. And the thing, usually, what I was told was that, well, you do fine art, and then you get a portfolio going, and then you show it to the companies, and if you're good, you get hired. So I was doing that. I got hired like after maybe my third statue for the Thor. I was so excited because, I got my first licensed statue.
Yeah, that was your first?
Yes. Thor
man, I thought you were in the game long. So you came into
was
the
first
game.
Licensed.
The first licensed one. Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
So I got my first license. I was so excited because I was able to show that. So to start to get into the like studios like attention, to get their attention. And it was like, no, it's on hold. It's on hold because they wanted to see how the Captain America did. So they hold it for 3 years, and it was devastated, man. So I kept doing fan arts. And getting
3 years sitting on knowing you had that thing just right there.
And not only, I also did after that, I did I don't know if you guys know Warhammer 40K.
Yeah, I love Warhammer 40K.
Warhammer 40K. Well,
the Abaddon Weather one is one of my favorites.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. No. What? Why? Because the second statue that I got with license was Abaddon by a different company called Semic Studios from France. I did the fucking statue, and they never released it as well because they said it was too expensive to produce it. So when I saw the Abaddon from Weta, I was like, F me.
Abaddon, me and another guy named Bucky probably like that's one of our favorite. Like we gush over that statue.
Cool,
I want to see the version of that thing.
Yeah, but I did Abaddon, man, and I did that one.
You had an Abaddon.
Yeah,
yo, dude.
That was in 2018.
They got a blood angel out now. Psycho.
No, they're doing great stuff at Weta. I love Weta.
Yeah, but that's what I found out too. It's just like the only competition between you guys is just to make sure that you guys keep up as far as your own talent. But there's no, and it doesn't seem like there's no animosity from like. Everybody I talk to is like they love you. Like if I'm talking to one sculptor, they're like, "Oh, I love Frank. I love his work." It's just like it's cool. It's only when someone like, just like with anything like sports or whatever like that, when the stands or the fans get involved and they just like this one's better than this one and that one's better than that one, and y'all just sitting back like
chilling,
just chilling, like not even partaking in any of that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like for example, just a few days ago, maybe last week. Brian's, is the He-Man that is behind Brian. That was sculpted by Guillermo Barbiero. That's an awesome sculptor from Argentina. And I saw it live. And I was like, dude, this guy knows his shit. And he knows how to do that. He knows how to do realistic. He knows how to do like ladies. Guillermo, if you don't know his work, he's freaking amazing. And he did a lot of work for Tweeterhead.
See?
I can confirm. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah. What pieces you got from him, Brian?
Oh, I mean, he was talking about the He-Man right here.
The He-Man right there, yeah.
Yeah.
See, now, That's what's cool too. That's something that I've learned at StatueCon too, of just walking around with some of the guys out there and then seeing other people work and just gushing over. It's like, oh, he killed this, or this person killed that. Blah,
yeah, we
blah,
also
blah.
critique, but we don't tell them. Like,
Yeah,
we're also like looking at the anatomy and say, oh shit, he fucked it here, you know. But
yo, that shit
overall looks fine. Yeah.
No, but that's the thing, dude. But we got to get into the shits right now because, like, you've done work for and PCS. You've done work with Todd too, right? With Vera, right?
Well, yeah, but Todd saved that project. Actually, I did work
really?
with Todd. I did the. You have it on the cover there. I did the Franco
Vera.
one-to-one bust. No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I did bar.
Oh, the bust. Yeah.
And under Todd and David Ego, I did that one specifically for them, like the one-to-one Death Dealer bust. That I don't know if you've been to Monsterpalooza last year.
Not yet.
It was supposed to be there. And PCS lost it. So this is no PS. So PCS UPS. Sorry,
UPS lost it.
Yeah, UPS lost it.
I was like, well, no. If PCS probably lost it on purpose because it was
UPS,
for
similar. Yeah.
I still haven't been to Monsterpalooza, and I'm so pissed. I'm only about 6 hours away, and I still haven't gone. Every year,
Monsterpalooza is amazing, dude. And you love horror. I want to go every fucking year to Monsterpalooza.
They do that. They do that Is that every August or every September?
It's May.
Okay, I'm way off. All right.
Yeah, way off.
Shit, that's next month.
I'm
gonna miss it again this year.
But end of May.
They do Son of Monsterpalooza, right? And that's
a different one.
Later in the year.
Monsterpalooza is end of May.
Yeah. Okay. Are you going to go again this year? Are you going?
I wish, but I don't think I want to go to San Diego.
Yeah.
We'll
see, we got to get to San Diego.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there's too much talent in the world right now, and we have to cull some because it's not balanced. So I'm gonna need your help with that. Okay. So I'm gonna show this, and I'm gonna show you something. And I need you to snap one of them out of existence to restore balance, okay?
Jesus,
you ready?
This again.
One of them gotta go.
Killing me with this one.
It's evil. Crippler is evil.
Very evil.
He did
very evil. I know my answer.
He did this to me last week with Resident Evil and Hellraiser.
Yeah, but these are like employees.
These are people with children probably in lives. And people that love them. That's right.
However, so it just means everything never existed, right?
Yes. Yes. You do not have to answer, but if balance is to be restored, there's too much good.
Well, I know why. I know it's going to be Todd. Just because he didn't reply to my last messages.
Hey,
fuck everything.
Put him on my time. Get your ass out of here.
Send Franco some emails, man.
Hey, no, it's because we had something nice, but we didn't get the final approval yet. We was gonna share something, but maybe next time. Now we gotta see Todd. Now you gotta come and show it when it's ready. Now, since you couldn't get back to the person working on it, busy ass. Why are you so busy all the time, Todd?
Out there making money.
Yeah. See, you use logic. That's how you do it. You use logic, and nobody could argue with logic. You know what I mean? But also, you talk about Monsterpalooza. Great, a chance for you to meet people. You probably hang out with certain people, get that you talk to on these little boxes, but you actually get to see them in person.
The Monsterpalooza is great. I met some of my heroes. Rick Baker was there. Freaking love the guy. Steve Wang is there. I always get act like a really freak fan when I'm around Steve Wang. And I think he hates me because I get like oh, Steve Wang.
That's just a general.
And I fuck it up every time. It's like so he looks at me like there's something wrong with you, guy.
Man.
How about how do you feel about like other sculptors like Mark Newman, for example?
Oh, he's great. I met him as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
really cool guy.
Yeah, he's
Mark
usually
is,
there.
like, in terms of classic stuff, he has done like some beautiful, and his personal work is really nice. Like that's one. Like there is a statue he did about it's a woman like not holding but caressing like a eel, and it's floating, and it's made of bronze, and it's like
I think I
fine
know what
art.
you're talking about. Is that where she's wearing like a gown almost, and you can almost see like the see-through aspect, even though it's all bronze?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Oh, he's a great sculptor and great guy as well.
Yeah, he's great. He did a lot of the Court of the Dead stuff for Sideshow back in the day, and
Well,
I was actually watching one of those Monsterpalooza convention walkthrough, and they went by his table, and he had a bust of the Bride of Frankenstein. That was about a 1/3 scale, and it's like interesting. So I reached out to him and asked him about it. He's like, "Yeah, I'll send you one." So I sent him some money, and I got it sitting in my office.
Nice.
And if anybody got any questions in the chat, I will start them.
I can't
so
be
just
there.
feel free to ask.
Yeah.
But what you? Sorry, you're busy. You're too busy by those days.
For Monsterpalooza, honestly, it just always comes around, and I'm just never prepared when it comes around. So
you have
the
time
fact that
right
you're
now. Last
the fact
year
that you're
I went with
telling
the
me
guys.
this next month. Yeah,
Tell us,
telling me this
Franco.
next month, I might
Last
make this.
year was a lot of fun, man. We were with Jerry, well, all the guys were there.
Was Danny there? Danny, sweet Danny Lee, and Razor and Razor Ramon,
Danny.
right?
Yeah.
So speaking of that, like you got to meet them in person right now.
Yeah.
So there's two
We
positive
touch
people.
balls, everything.
Touch everything, right? So like got very physical, and so if you had to snap one of them out, who would it be? Wrong one. That was from Billy.
That was the
It's
wrong one.
always coming back. It's always coming.
You broke bread with these fools.
Yeah, I broke.
You ate with them. Drink.
drinks.
Hugged.
Jerry is really funny when he's a little drunk.
I've never seen an event where Jerry was sober.
I've seen him drunk in person.
No, but Ramon, dude, I'm going to hear this on Sunday. Yeah, I don't think Ramon watches this show as much as Danny. I think Danny watches this show more.
Danny's.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so Danny knows the right answer. No.
Yeah, Ramon might be busy, so I'm going to say Ramon. Just because I don't think he's going to watch it.
Bye, Ramon. Shout out, give it up for Danny, sweet Danny Lee. Sweet Danny Lee. You survived. I love Ramon. I love all of those guys. It's just that Danny welcomed me. You know what I mean? Danny
welcome you.
And that what that means is that, you know what I mean? Without him, I would not have been welcomed. So if you would have got rid of him, he was there greeting me. Exactly. You know what I mean?
We're missing this.
He inspired me. You know, he was one of the inspirations early. Him and Rashid doesn't like to talk about the Keisha Cole incident, so I'm gonna respect that and just stop right there.
There's something that Rashid doesn't like. I can't believe that. I'm amazed.
Yeah, he liked your blade though.
Oh yeah, I did exclusively for him. Dude, that was like I was afraid, like because I didn't tell anybody. Critical.
Really?
Once.
That's Wesley.
Don't stop saying it. Stop saying it. Somebody's going to catch on.
I want to ask you about that, but go ahead, finish it.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. I just did it, and it was like, okay. Let's see
Marvel
what happens. Yeah, and it went through, and I was like so happy about it because I definitely knew that collectors love that.
Yes.
So I did my best to conceal what I was doing, let's say.
So like it wasn't by accident. It was a conscious, like, yeah, no,
very conscious, yeah.
Because we would say that too. We were just sort of like, but like that's the thing. It's just sort of like, how do you say it, but without trying to get people in trouble or whatever like that? Because
yeah,
exactly. She was like, yo,
let's say I'm a bad
Nobody said that's
sculptor.
Wesley.
Yeah, let's say I'm a bad sculptor, and he kind of looks like somebody, but it was completely non on purpose. Okay, it was accidentally.
Yeah, it was a happy accident.
It was a
right?
happy accident. Let's say.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, no. You don't got both. I think Rashid has both of them. I think he has the museum. Yeah. Rashid, you got both of them, right?
Yeah, I got both.
Nice.
Both. You did both. He did both of them, right? You did both.
Kind of, because we kind of reused, but no, I didn't sculpt fully the museum one. But
he sculpted the dopest one. I'm a dynamic guy, so I like.
It's basically
I mean, to me, they're both. I mean,
they did really
the dynamic.
Once I do the sculpt, is theirs.
Yeah.
So if there are modifications on whatever, they can do whatever.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Rashid. You was about to say something.
No, I was saying the dynamic one is the one that got the Wesley Snipes portrait. That's why I kind of like that one the most. But I like both of them. You know, to me the ultimate blade. If you want blade in your collection, but the dynamic one is the one. If you want Wesley, that's the one that got it.
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't know. This looks like Wesley to me.
Put
it away. Let me ask you a question. Do you have the dynamic one?
Do I?
No, him.
No,
the one that was running his mouth. Well, I have both.
No.
So I think I pretty much have the proof.
Oh, Rashid is so much better than me because he's got both. He's statue shaming me. It's all good.
Yeah,
you gonna do me like that for the company.
It's a great critical. Just dick shame him. You'll be fine.
There it is.
I mean, it's called critical mass. Man.
Yeah. Hey, how's your relationship with Arch?
Guy's 13 feet. So what I tell you?
There you go.
I know you and for fake guys don't take this serious. People out there take it serious, but I know you and Alabama's finest Archangel had a thing going for a bit. Yeah. You know.
Please don't take this wrong. We used to joke a lot about me having relationships with his wife.
No,
shit,
I didn't know about it.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I do.
He started the joke, and then I carried it, and we continued, and we were joking about that on the chat all the time until his wife told him, like, you have to stop that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's weird.
That was very funny.
I know you used to go back and forth a lot. But I didn't realize the extent.
Oh yeah, it was long.
You know, because Art said some stuff, so he would say something, and then you'll be snappy. You would say something right back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to enjoy those conversations. But I always wanted to know, for you as a sculptor, it's you do it all digitally, and then it gets 3D printed. I'm assuming, and then it's you release that baby. They take it and they go get it painted. What was the best paint job on one of your scopes that you've seen, and you got it back and was like, oh shit, this is even better than I could have imagined it? Which piece was that?
Whoa, there's a lot, man. So it's not easy to think about that like that. Because some got really kind of a little bit fucked by the paint. Not by the master paint, but usually by the factory paint. Usually,
that's the follow-up question, by the way.
Yeah,
that was the lead into the follow-up question.
There you go. I'm buying my time thinking about the other one. The ladies are hard to paint sometimes, and sometimes they can mess those faces. And just by lacking some paint here and there. But the best one is, for example, I have seen so many cool Samurai Wolverines paintings, for example. Because some of those things that I did were kids, so it was really, really freaking cool to see all the variants and how people painted the different kids. Yeah, I don't remember which one, but Carlos Farisa is a painter from here, and he does beautiful work. Matt Mrosek is the last name. I don't know how to pronounce it. That's the thing. But Matt, he paints. He's done some really cool ones as well. It's just it's just really hard to pick one, you know.
See, he respects.
And my wife has
anybody
painted
that
some,
ever
my
painted
wife
one of
paints
his
amazingly.
pieces. What was the worst? What was the worst one where he's like, "What the fuck?" It didn't have to be that bad, but it was like,
no, the worst. One of the worst is the face of Rogue. The first of Rogue versus Sentinel. Yes.
Shout out to the face of Rogue. It's like, dude, because I would assume that could affect the. I think sometimes it reflects the sculptor more, even if it's the paint that's messed up. Does that always say? Always.
That's the thing. I mean, you get the good with the bad because sometimes the painter does a great job and it enhances your statue, your sculpt, so you get price as well. So you got to take it all or just don't take anything. But it happens with a lot. But yeah, sometimes, well, you see, sometimes I see posts on Facebook, Instagram of some guy taking a hot, not a hot toy, but some of these figures that are cheap of superhero with a basic face, and then he just does a repaint, and it looks like spot on the actor, and you can see that there is no change on the sculpt. It's all about the paint. So yeah, I think paint it's very, very important for this kind of collectibles.
No, it's that's the thing too, because I consider like I was talking to someone about this, and I was just talking about how it's funny because some people are the types, which I respect, but some people just be like, I don't care about the creator, what created it, as long as the piece is good, I want that. And then there's people just sort of like, you start to build a repertoire of like their style, their portfolio, the things that you like about the little nuances that they put into a statue. Like it has their mark. I think some of the best sculptors have that thing that can't be replicated by like an AI or something. So like I'm always fascinated by that process as well. Like for like you always have that, like with your horror, that horror element that you put in it, that freakiness, that extra like, and it's going to make more sense when I show you some of these pictures, because there's some stuff that you capture in these, whether it's like, yo, those babies about to get, like, what is they about to do to the babies? Like that type of stuff. And then it's just sort of like, you start to notice it's just like these little, this is your thing. Like, and it's cool because it's like, yo, I can see like, as somebody who really loves Franco, like I'm excited because if he gets this character, I know what he's gonna do with it, and then boom, 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 boom. And I have the same with like a Daniel Bell or like a Canali, like all of these people that do these great sculpts. I think the greatest ones have that signature to it, and I think that's important to highlight people like you and all of that stuff too, because like AI is coming, right? And I want to know, like, what are your plans? How are you preparing for it? Are you fighting the war? You don't give a fuck. You just in the show. You're just like, I'm drawing until they take over fully. It's like,
dude, kind of like there is no way of knowing how it's going to be, like completely. But I do think that it's a tool that is going to be used.
Yes,
and it's going to be used. But let me see because I have a thing about this. The thing about our line of work is that the end product is physical. So there is just a certain amount of physical things you can do in a year. And even though, let's say, you cut a lot of the sculptors and you just produce statues with an art director and one artist and AI tools. Even though if you make 100, because you can do them faster, you can produce them in the same year. Like there is no way of doing that kind of that amount of sculpts and production in 1 year. So I don't know if it's going to affect our jobs that much because the end product is physical.
Yeah.
Well, I have a quick question about that too, because and I want to take this to the Chatterer statue, right? Because there's so many little details and intricacy in that look of that character from head to toe, right? So how do you capture all of that? Because he's only in the movies for so much. So how do you get all of those little details in there? Yeah,
dude, you spend insane amount of hours like looking for behind the scenes material, like watching documentaries to see if there's a glimpse of this guy talking about when they did the costume back in the 80s.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of that. Same with The Fly. Same with everything that I'm doing that is based on an IP or a movie, let's say, that was done back in an age where there weren't many, backstage photos.
Mm-hmm.
It's like doing a documentary kind of work. You have to look for every little detail, and I'm lucky that sometimes you get some pictures from behind the scenes that some other guy that is a freak, as I am, collect them all and went through the trouble of doing this documentation, like web page or blog or whatever. And that's how you do it, man. With the help of everybody in the world, basically, because and the thing is that you have to discern what are actual movies from the set, what are people doing a cosplay that looks really, really good, but it's not from the movie. But you have to pay a lot of attention to those kind of things as well, because you can get tricked. And some things you just have to let's say talk to your art director, because, for example, there is absolutely no image from the back of, let's say, battle face.
Really? So you have to.
Yeah. Of which character?
Nothing. Battle face.
Oh, okay.
Butterball.
Okay.
Sorry.
Butterball. Yeah. The other Cenobite. Yeah.
And then you have to talk about it and let's say, okay, what should we do?
So you have to take some creative
you get a
liberties
design.
in those aspects?
You get something and you can kind of feels right, because not even the people that are going to buy it don't know how it looks, because there is no image of how it looks from the back. So let's add our little grain into the let's say the lore and say this is the back. And that's how
I was wondering if when they get the IP, if they have exclusive access to something from a studio or something, where they took pictures of these characters during makeup tests or something.
To be honest, when I started, I figured that's how they did it.
Yeah. Not at all. Wow.
Like the studios, I don't know what it is, but they don't share a lot of the material.
Interesting. Okay.
At least not to me. I don't know. I'm talking always from myself, okay? It's not like a general. I'm just talking.
He speaks for all
the sculptors in the world.
All the sculptors.
Every studio.
Yeah.
No, but I have
very interesting. Franco knows all. He tells
everything.
All right.
Like for different companies, not only just from PCS and all the same.
So you did Butterball 2. Are you working on the female one as well?
Did you ask Anthony about that?
No.
Because I don't remember you asking that. I know that you asked about that, but I don't remember Anthony replying to that.
He alluded to the fact that the female
was
coming out.
Let's leave it like that. Let's leave it what Anthony replied.
Fair enough. I'm not going to try and put you in a situation. I understand.
You will not get Franco in trouble.
I understand.
I'm not getting into trouble.
Ant will come back and share with us when it's ready.
Dude, he did a reveal here, so yeah.
No, he's been very open. He even showed us that Jason Voorhees was on the way. I remember him alluding to the fact that the female was coming, and I asked if it was going to be the female from the first one or the second one, and that I didn't get an answer. But I'm not going to I won't keep the conversation going at all in that regard. I'll ask him.
I think I know the answer, but I'm not in the.
We want Franco to come back. We don't want to get him in trouble.
I'm not trying to.
No, he's not trying.
So cool. All right. Y'all ready to look at some of these crazy ass pictures?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Because some of these things are like the variety, and it's not one dimensional though. You would think that you might be the horror guy because you do horror real good, but you're like you got variety, bro. You got some
over the
variety.
place.
You can definitely see where a lot of it leans, though, and a lot of the original work. There's one bust in particular that I am in love with.
Really? Nice.
But one thing I'm wondering.
Speaking about the fly, yo.
Dude, this one, it was like a nightmare and a pleasure to work on this one. Because
Tell me what was the nightmare part of it.
The nightmare part is this one. Is like figuring out all the images, or everything, the measurements, taking the measurements from Chef Goblin to see where he stands, to understand how tall the pot should be, and doing all those calculations, and just like looking at every behind the scene. Because this guy, if you see the movie, and for most of these movies from back in the days, they didn't only build one like puppet and you see that one and that's it. Like they usually build different puppets from different scenes. They still do that the same, right? For VFX. So you have one that has like the animatronic face or the upper torso only and has more detail. And then you have one that is more like the whole body because it's for a like full on like a shot where you see the whole character. And then you have a different one that you see the feet, so you see more detail on the feet. So it's all like split up. So you have to like basically reconstruct the full character by the pieces that you find the pictures of, and that takes some nice long time. But I'm so happy with how. See, this is a perfect example of how the finishing touches like made the statue, like the color, the painting that they did.
Yeah, the shading.
I just freaking love it.
Yeah, I think it's gnarly looking, man. And the hair, and just the wetness on him.
Yeah.
So is that like, what material is the hair right there? Hair?
I don't know, man. I wish I knew, but they did it, and I was so happy about seeing the hair there. It was like that's
it's so gross. It's so gross.
Yeah, and it's got to be a hair.
It's fucking creepy. It's all wet. And the hairy. I can smell it through the monitor.
The smell, man.
The jaw on the ground too. I mean, all the touches, and I love the pod too. How it's a light up feature, right? With the smoke. Yeah,
yeah, that was
this is crazy.
They have crazy great.
Are the Couturier brothers real? Like I'm gonna ask everybody.
No, they are. I talked to Brian once.
You seen his face though?
Yeah.
You sure you spoke to him? Okay.
I'm sure, but only Brian, not Dennis. Dennis doesn't.
He wasn't just a silhouette with a vocal.
No, he was a dude with
modulator.
Long hair, like I was. He was kind of like similar to me when I had my long hair.
Oh, Martin and Chains, you know what? I don't think I was supposed to say this, Franco, so stop me. But they did ask me to donate some pubic hairs, and I didn't know what it was for at the time. So I was just like, yo, you can use some of it. But now at least it's being used for good.
Oh man, can you imagine if it's just some Chinese guy hair on all the statues?
It is all Chinese pubic hairs, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody's canceling their
some
orders.
Guys pay for the ladies part on the part.
Oh, more people buying it. Who knows with this crazy world?
Dude, that's a cool
cool touch.
I love that.
And it's not mine.
That's it.
I don't know where they did it, but I love that they did it.
Yeah. That's something cool though. Like you sculpt it, but a lot of the rest of it comes from, you can tell like what needs to be brought out of the scope, what color or detail, or too much detail could be problem, too little, because you have it all in your head when you're sculpting it. And I'm sure you're sculpting it with that in mind. But it's also crazy when it comes back, right? And then you don't know they're gonna add a fly to it, or they're gonna add like pubic hairs, or just hairs to it.
Just throw all the pubic hairs that you want. It looks amazing, And the little fly there, and the fact that they did that hint of green, so you can see it from afar. I love it.
Oh, nice. So Ark is he's verifying that you use pics of his scrotum as reference for this.
Mine?
I don't know whose, but that's
yeah. Kiss of Kiss. How did you know, Ark? Did I send you the pictures by mistake? Sure, I have to.
The collector's table said, shout out to Adam.
You have
in
some
the building.
interesting textures there. Let me tell you.
Yo, but you sculptors do that a lot. Danny said that there's a little bit of him in every statue, whether it's his finger or his hand. You use different parts, but it's
if that's a scrotum that was used in this statue for reference, then you need to go see a doctor.
Was it true that he used his feet for the Hulk statue?
Yeah, he used his feet for the Hulk statue. And Franco uses scrotum, so it's like,
so what's the problem? Anatomy, man. Yeah.
So when you buy a statue, you definitely get a part of Franco.
Yeah. And he says, this came out great. It would have been kind of cool to see the body parts in jars like the movie, maybe on the base.
The body part, that's probably talking about the second movie. I don't
know.
remember
It was in the first one. Yeah, you saw parts of him that.
Okay, no. You're talking about
Speaking of scrotums,
which one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna digitally whip something up real quick, send it to Ant, get it added to it. That's so easy. That's nothing. Don't even worry about it, Adam. He got you. I don't see. He said public here. I guess it's a little different than pubic, but the smoke is given.
Oh man,
I do love that lighter feature. That was a great touch.
I never forget.
See, this is how we started with Ark, and it was like like that. And we took over the show.
You've seen enough pictures, huh?
He said, "Fuck it, just put the scrotum in." There we go.
It was more than the scrotum in the movie.
Don't give me ideas. Come on, don't give me ideas. Those are good
there we
ideas.
go. He's got his notepad, folks. This looks so wet. Pause.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. This came out freaking dope, dude.
That's true.
And I love that. See how they painted different because you know that he's like growing out of it. You know, he's changing the skin.
Right,
everything's falling apart. You know what I mean? Just so, and it looks like stuff still can be falling apart.
I mean, look at the paint on that. That's such a small detail. Yeah. Gross.
Creepy.
They picked the right one for this, boy.
Yeah.
Franco, what is your dream? What are your dreams like? You can
shout out.
I don't remember. My wife says that I talk a lot and I snore like crazy. But I don't remember the dreams.
I don't think you snore because my wife says I snore too, but I never hear it. I don't believe her.
No, I do hear it. I wake up myself.
This is a great question from Terry. This is a great question from Terry. Yeah, did you do the pinhead too?
No, that's no. I replied. Yeah, no, I didn't. They got to me for the rest.
Gotcha.
But the pinhead was done.
Okay.
Shout
looks
out to
great.
Terry.
I mean, I've seen it and it looks great.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, the art direction for that, I mean, it's beautiful, but I wonder if you could have done, because I mean, obviously Butterball is coming. You could have done like a base on the back, a light up base with all the blue lights and everything behind the Cenobites, you know? I wonder if that was ever a consideration.
Well, not for what I know, but they all have like their individual bases. So
with the box.
Yeah, with the box. So it will be hard to do something that like
I got you.
Them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
He says he wish you did it for reasons. X-Men Cruiser said, "What good, everyone? Just stop by to say hello to Franco, who made my beautiful domino statue and the CLC lovely panel. Shout out to X-Men Exclusive, one of the greats."
What a beautiful thing to say. Such a nice young man.
Oh, we're gonna get to that, Vinny Todd. We're gonna get to that. Don't even trip. But we gotta stop here because this literally made Brian D stop. Had no plans of going half scale. Third scale. Third scale. I'm thinking, third scale. And he was like, I got it. I got to do it. And at this time, I didn't know this was you, but I'm gushing. I'm just like, yo, this came out dope, right? It's like, look at this.
Yeah,
you can just go through the fingers.
So I'm happy that you didn't notice that because the idea with all of these pieces that are like straight out from movies. The best compliment is just like it looks like the movie. It's not like it looks like a Franco piece. There is no style into it. At least I try not to. I try to replicate it as much as I can to the movie.
But the style is your vision to actually bring this to life in a way that freaking does the movie justice. And if more, like you said, these movies are very old. So to make some of these statues look cool in a modern sense, like people give I love my Transformer line. They're nothing like the classics, but I love them because their interpretation of what I wish they were back then. But sometimes that can go left real bad. But I think when you strike the balance of being able to modernize it, but also stay true to the original design intent, I think that's where this kills it. This is so dope. For those reasons.
I couldn't stop thinking about this one. And I have a quarter scale pinhead that's autographed by Doug Bradley. And I have no intention to going 1/3 for the entire line. But I saw this one and I was like, he's just such a cool character. And it looked so good. And the pose and everything. I said, I can't not get this.
Thanks.
Just the way that the freaking wire things in his head is just there. Terry, what do you think about this? Because I know Terry's the other big Cenobite fan. I mean, his name is Gotham Cenobites. So I'm curious of your thoughts on this, because just all of that stuff, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
The stitching, the webbing.
I love it. I have all the Tortured Souls too, and all that stuff from McFarlane days. The 12-inch figures.
Those were amazing, man. What McFarlane used to do back in the day, it was insane.
Yeah.
So many details in such a small size. Crazy.
Yeah, I still have them all when they did them all in 12. The character is great. Franco better than the movie. Yeah.
He says the chain still kills him. He never holding it in the movie. Do you have to hold it?
No. I mean, I know what you mean, but it's implied. Let's say that he throws chains to the guy. I can't remember the name right now.
Frank.
Yeah, Frank. By the end of the movie, and they grab him from all the angles, so it's kind of implied, let's say.
And there's also
I think it's fine.
Yeah, and I'm wondering because there's a video game that's coming out that me and Brian is excited for. Revival, I believe the name of it is.
Yeah, we can never get a release date.
I know, right?
But he's chasing you apparently through a big portion of the game, and it looks terrifying.
Yeah. And I think they pull in a lot from the source, because these were also books, from my understanding. These were also books that has a lot of source material where they had to pull from the game, because the movies were so limited. So how do you get these gameplay things? So they had to go to the books and stuff.
What I will really love to do is a Frank mid transformation, where he's all skin, extra shirt.
Where it's just
make it happen.
Oh wait, you mean where he's all just muscle, or when
just
he's
muscle?
skin?
Yeah, just muscle.
Yeah, when just the skin's all gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
that would be the close up. You have all the 4 of them, and then Frank there in the middle.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah,
make it so.
By the way,
just thinking about it.
Anybody who hasn't read The Hellbound Heart, by the way, it's so good.
Right? Because I think, and I'm not pretending to even know about the movies of Hellraiser or the books. But when the game came out, I got very interested, and then listened to the developers talk about what they did to try and find some abilities or what they would do, because they have to flesh it out. And it was the movie was very limiting in that aspect of it, because but they did this, they did that, they did this, they did that they were never even able to show in the movie. And so
it was also 1987, the movie came out a long time ago. I mean,
this is my little homie Raheem that be just chilling on the corner, just look at him, yo. He was what up, Crib? I was what the hell is this thing, Franco? I seen this thing.
It's smoking.
They're just chilling.
I'm just smoking it. Why you looking at Crib?
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just kind of like a reminder, man, that it's not good to smoke.
Yeah. Oh, this is a PSA. You want to smoke? Look at me.
That voice mask, it goes really hard with this one. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that Franco.
Yo. So who is this? Is this an original? Because
it's just this is personal. Like this is because I kind of like I sculpt for work, but I also sculpt for fun. Yeah, and for my hobby, let's say, or whatever. It's like if I wouldn't be like doing a job as a sculptor, I would still be sculpting. Like because I love to create.
You do it because you love it. Look at the veins, the blue veins.
Yeah, I love this character. So I don't know where it is, where it's from. Is it a 3D render? Is that?
Yeah, it's a 3D render. I need to print it and paint it. But yeah,
this looks so like this. Just the aura, this thing just pushing out. Like you could do some shit. Sing some stuff.
He can tell some stories.
It looks like he's at a bus stop.
I know. He looks like he's like, I'm not even with you right now, bro. It's like, get your dumb ass out.
I'm not even here. I'm not even here.
Real quick to go back to this because I wanted to ask you, like, what were some of the struggles of bringing this one out? Because it turned out great, but I was like, what are some of the hardest things and obstacles you had to get over to?
It's basically getting the details right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hardest part when with these kind of statues, like getting seeing the design of the because it has a intricate design on the chest, and it's not like symmetrical, and it's not like you have a clear picture how it looks like from. You have to look for the reference and figure it out. And you just try, you try to do your best and hope you're not fucking it up. And it's basically it's like getting the details just right, like not overdo it with the textures, but doing it in a way that it's going to be printed and then molded and casted, and you're still going to be able to see the texture of the leather, but not like because the leather. The thing is, for example, with the statues is that if you do the leather texture at what actual regular texture size would be, at this scale, you wouldn't be able to read it. It would be like just a tiny noise. So you have to understand, how big you have to do the texture. So you still will see it at 1/3 is a scale, but it wouldn't feel weird,
This is crazy too because
right.
I asked the guys to submit what is their most impactful Franco Carlesimo statue, and this was Brian's. Brian was like this one, and I knew he was going, but it was hard. Then he was like, but then there's these too. It's like, but then there's these.
I also had to go with the one that I ordered, right?
The
one that made me get into 1/3 where I try to stay away, even though it's on swaying that way.
Dude,
but
that's a high compliment. So
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude, it's incredible.
Yeah. No, this I love that piece, and this dude needs to become real. Look at this, dude. It gets Yo, I low key want to steal this and send it to an art director at my studio and be like, yo, I want this in our game.
A video game.
This is
Make a video game around this.
Yeah, you need to go to this MPC for some quest, some knowledge. Maybe he's the vendor or something. Sell you some shit.
Knows
like, I don't know. He's the Resident Evil vendor. What you buying? I need this dude in the game.
What you buying, Crippler? Crippler, can I do the voice in the game?
You know a funny fact?
You can. Oh,
you wanna those?
Yes,
you see those teeth? Those teeth?
Yeah.
Those are my teeth.
Your teeth?
Yeah, because I have.
See, all you
right
sculptors.
I'm wearing bracelet. Because I'm fixing them. So
you get them fixed. See, you get a little bit of money now. You want to fix your teeth. That's the first thing somebody does when they get some money.
He went Hollywood.
Look at those teeth. They're fucked up, man.
Hollywood Franco already, folks. He was down to earth Franco. Got a little money. Now he's Hollywood Franco.
Look at my teeth.
Very white.
Oh,
You trying to say your teeth is like the teeth of a goblin, little undead or dying
I love
creature?
them. When I saw the 3D scan, I was like, dude, please, can you send me this? I want this. I want this. Send me this. They sent the STL, the one of the STL, but the file that they used to 3D scan, and then I just fucking.
That's very interesting. Yo, this is like, and I was trying to, like, soon as I seen this, I said, how come I never seen this statue? And then you mentioned this pre-rendered. I searched like PCS site. I searched everybody. I was just looking because I was like, yo, this is so interesting. But yeah, so you also did Bishop.
I also did Bishop. Yeah.
This Bishop looks crazy, yeah. Dafrashi, what do you give this Bishop what do you give this Bishop? A thumbs up or a thumbs down right in Franco's face? Because he's a big Bishop fan.
It's fine, man. Yeah.
I know.
I think he's frozen.
He's watching Godlike right now. That's his favorite channel.
Secretly. Secretly.
Billy, what do you think about this Bishop?
I like it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what the base is. I'm guessing it's something like a Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Right? Yeah, it's something like a Sentinel. I definitely like the portrait. One of the ones on the sideshow kind of reminded me of Vampire in Brooklyn.
Don't you do it! Damn it, he said it. I knew it. I know
Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah,
I was gonna say full force.
Yeah, I'm feeling this one. I've actually never seen this one before. So
me neither. Cool. So like when I seen it, I was like, holy shit, this one's dope. Cool. So I'm guessing like you cut your teeth on customs, and I think that would be similar like to modding a video game of people like build up their portfolio by modding games that already exist. Putting new features, new levels, and all of that stuff, build up their portfolio. Boom, 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 boom. So that's something that, how has that been for you as far as like, do you still do it a lot? Because I still see pieces come out from you from customs too, and be like, dope ass pieces. That is like dope ass pieces. So which one of these, out of all of the pieces you did, which one is your favorite? Is it a custom piece? And I'm assuming because it's a lot of originality there, or is it a piece that you had to license for a company? Sorry for that long-winded question.
No, it's not. But the thing is that, I do have a favorite piece, but it's from an original. It's not from customs, and it's not from like license.
None of these.
It's a personal work. It's the statue that I did is called the Hunter.
The Hunter.
That's my preferred, like personal.
I hope it's in here.
Is it available anywhere?
This guy.
Oh shit! Oh, look at that. Let me embiggen you real quick. Embiggen.
See this guy?
Oh, damn. Ooh.
Yep, that one stuck out to me on your
Carlesimo Originals, dude. There it is.
He's got somebody's guts in his mouth.
Yeah.
So Franco, can you talk about a little bit about that one?
What up, 34?
You like that one?
I love that one.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh, I have it printed a little head, but I've been like still tinkering with the idea of the character.
Of which one? I missed it. Which one, Brian?
The one that Brian showed.
Yeah, but I know we're running out of time, but and I don't want to monopolize, but yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Like ceramic with organic. It's mixing that, but that's the thing. Like cripple. The thing is that what I love the most, even though I love working on the movies and working on superheroes. This is all universe that I fully love. But what I enjoy and love the most is creating my own characters, and I'm playing with those. Because
so you've got the Carlesimo originals. Okay.
With all of these, you're playing with somebody else's toys.
Yeah.
And you're always beholden by what they allow you to do with all like
their
understanding,
rules.
like perfect. Yeah, but I completely understand. Like if you have limitations with them, I completely understand because it's their character, they created it, and they wanted to be perceived as a certain way. So that's perfectly fine, and I'm fully like respectful of that. But that's why I love creating my own stuff and just playing with that. And I'm kind of like in a way creating some kind of creepy universe that I don't know where it's going and what it's end up going to be. But I like playing with that, to be honest.
Creepverse.
I think that's why you. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody was saying something.
We need to get Franco his own line, essentially. His statues.
I think he's creating one.
Yeah,
I'm kind of trying to do, but I'm doing something, but it's more like in the sense of, all the artists. Well, that's the thing. I have books like from Frazetta, Cirello, Luis Rosso, all these fantastic artists.
I love his work.
The fantasy art. Yeah.
Fantasy, heavy metal.
Yeah.
That magazine like blew my mind when I was a kid, and I just.
Oh, me too.
I still love heavy metal.
Yeah. And I love all those. So that's a different love that I also have, like Bara. I love to do statues like Bara, for example. And that's what I was going to show you guys that I'm working with for Todd is a character that goes with Bara. Yes. But I want to design like a full line of those kind of characters. But it's really hard to find the time because at the same time I want to do creatures and monsters. And I do actually have something here next to me that I did more than 3 years ago. And we managed to do the prototype. This is with a non-company and everything. This is with a factory that I know in China. But this might be in the round of critical mass, but I'm not sure because it's a little bit too over the top. Maybe.
Are we able to get a exclusive peek here?
Because, no, it's not. I don't think it's exclusive because it has been seen behind the scenes. But if you want to make me a little bit big,
it's bigger.
This is mixing two of my loves.
I see monsters and ladies.
Flesh.
Oh shit!
I see
monsters and ladies.
Monsters and ladies.
Monsters and ladies.
Don't worry.
Oh, she looks so happy.
Yo, hey.
She looks so happy.
Critical mass. Look at that. There's a lot of tentacles for her to enjoy.
I got a space for her. I got a space.
So
she's going right over there.
If you are interested in all those kind of stuff, let me know, because if you are,
I have space.
This is a prototype. It's done. It's been done. And I've been trying to produce it for
Franco, when can I be up?
No, I
got space right there.
Right now. If you are interested, let me know, because I'm truly trying to. I'm not talking about making a bunch, like making enough quantity that is producible and start doing stuff like that.
Have you tried? You've probably been asked this before, but have you tried like crowdfunding, something like that?
I'm going to start a Kickstarter this year, but that's for creatures. That's the thing. I have many freaking ideas.
Creature starter.
And the thing is that in Kickstarter, I figure, if I start doing the ladies in Kickstarter, I'm probably going to be known for doing the ladies. The erotics. So it's like I'm not sure if I want to only be doing that. So I'm going to try, since I already did these girls, I have another one that I might be able to show you in the next one. But for Kickstarter, I want to do the creatures. And I want to start with something very Lovecraftian. You know Lovecraft?
Yeah, Lovecraft Country? Yeah.
No, not Lovecraft Country, but it's based on
style. Based off,
exactly. Yeah. I want to do something in that round. And I will try to crowdfund it to see if there is interest. So
I think that'll be very interesting, because there's a lot of people that just will say something that they'll get something, but when they have to put their money in to crowdfund it, that then you got the confidence to go ahead and build it. Yep. All right. Cool. Somebody else had something to say here. Who did I miss? No. They're just saying Franco, baby. Cool. All right. Where's my pictures? See, I got so caught up what was on your screen, I forgot what was on my screen. All right. So Stranger Things, even even freaking Stranger Things is being represented. I had no clue you did this, but this, of course, is probably from a studio that is fan art.
No. This is
no,
legal.
it's not.
This is licensed. This is Kinetic.
We did it. License.
And let me tell you one thing.
I've never heard of this company.
Kinetic, it's from Asia, and they also did print this in 1:1 scale, and they had it for some Stranger Things official
scale?
event. Yes,
1:1 scale.
What?
1:1, yeah.
That thing must be a giant.
Yeah, it was huge.
Universal Horror Nights or something.
Yo,
but it was canceled, man.
If you guys
get creepier than this guy.
Oh, they canceled this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kinetic, I think it got absorbed by another big company, and
because this came out, dude, it looked just like Vector, bro. I just like it,
dude. I busted my ass on this one.
That must suck. Like, how does that feel? Like you put a lot of sweat equity into making this a statue, and then it can never see the light of day, or it could be like 3 years before
it happens.
I
mean, you work in games, so you understand it happens.
Yeah, babies get killed all of the time in games.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
talking about babies getting killed.
You gotta be able to kill your babies, and for sure.
You gotta kill some of your babies.
You'll never see maturity.
55 asks, Franco, have you ever thought of working with Sideshow?
Yeah, I mean, when I started, that was the goal. There wasn't so many companies when I started doing this, and Sideshow is still basically it's the big dog. So I was always aiming to work
big dog,
but it didn't happen.
Yeah, it's not too late. It's not too late.
Because I was looking at
all. You're still a young man, Franco. You're still a young man.
And of course, of course, you wanted to work on Aliens for a while. You got your shot, and not only did you get your shot, you get your shot at Big Chap. A big chap.
This one, yes, because I am sculpting Big Chap, and Anthony told.
But you got your chance at Big Chap,
yeah. But this is the AVP, and dude, I used to draw these like aliens in the school, on the desk of the school. I used to draw aliens everywhere. So being able to do this, it was like a dream come true.
Is a queen alien in your future?
God, I don't know, but just thinking about that makes me nervous.
Oh, really?
I mean, have you seen the queen alien? Look at just there are parts that are kind of floating. So figuring out how she should be, it will be a lot of work.
Amazing.
There's just so many moments that remind you of that's what's cool about Alien, dude. There's just so many little mannerisms. Just that the mouth that pokes out, like it just gives you flashbacks of like the movie of people getting.
I'm the little mouth. I'm gonna poke out at you.
Family Guy, nice.
I'm a poke out at you.
Oh, this is that's a tribute.
Oh wow!
This is coming out in a book. A book a book, a tribute to Giger. Sorry, it's pronounced Giger.
To H.G. Giger,
H.G. Giger, Hans Rudy Giger.
Awesome.
And it's going to come out in a book, the full image.
That's dope. That looks crazy.
Thanks, man.
That's amazing.
Look at
that's
this.
a deep one. See, this is from the Lovecraft. This is from the Lovecraft universe, let's say.
And this is another one that is like, it's not a statue, I don't think, is it?
No. This is me having fun for Halloween.
He's like, what'd you say? What did you say?
Like 2 people.
So they got crack over there, huh?
And Dr. Doom.
Having fun, not crying.
So yeah, dude. So this is not your first Doom. You did another Doom too, which we got here as well. So look how detailed. See, my problem with Doom statues, and trust me, this one is fantastic. I love this statue, but everyone does the traditional, like capture this version of Doom, and you did it well. But I was like, yo, there is so I want to see some like Doom bots. I want to like they always forget about the Doom bots. They forget about so much, and it's just sort of like I would love to like the the dual nature of him, the duality, if you will. Like I like them to capture some of that, live it there. But I was so on the fence with this one too, because I'm just sort of like, oh, this looks so good, and I'm like, I want one with. I just want one that captures more of Doom than just Doom, like more of what he represents. Like that would be my only thing, because everything else about this is just so freaking like spot on when it comes to like the detail, the armor. Did you see the back of this chair? The Mephisto back of the chair, dude, is crazy.
No, but I get it, man. I mean, sometimes, you collect what you collect, and if you're waiting for that special representation of the character that you love, it's good to wait.
Because that's the thing. A lot of people think that, oh, you're not getting it because you don't like it. It's just like, no, like with Doom is my favorite character. Doom is my absolute favorite. So I'm always tempted to buy one. Like, but then it's just sort of like, I'm gonna end up just because the one, it has nothing to do with the piece. Is that I want something that incorporates more of Doom as a leader, like when he was a lot of people know him as the dictator bad guy, just one dimension, but he's actually, his people love him. Like Fantastic Four be trying to go in there and turn his people against him. Be like, nah, son, you take care of us, son. We roll with Doom.
Yeah.
And his Doom bots there's some Doom bots that think they're Doom, so like they're not served. They think they're Doom. You know what I mean? So it's just sort of like one day.
Yeah, something more, something different.
Yeah. But this shit right here is fire.
Are you excited for the movie?
I'm not excited for the movie, like at all. Like, because that's not the moment they said Robert Downey Jr. is coming back, Tony Stark or whatever story they going with, destroyed any excitement I had for Doomsday, dude. Because it's not
like desperation to me.
It smells like it. It tastes like it. It looks like it.
They just backed the money truck up and around Robert Downey Jr.'s driveway.
I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I am hopeful it gets them on track again, because I would like to sell statues for a long time.
Yes.
But we'll see.
You got young people you're trying to put in college.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem I have, is just that there was a buildup. Every movie stood by itself in the first 2 or 3 phases, and it all led to something like comic books do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now they doing a Doomsday movie, which is their big tentpole event, Avenger style movie, and no one cares about any of I don't care. I speak from, I don't care about any of the characters that they build in this thing on. And so it's going to be a movie that they're going to try to sell you on as just something that lives in a box versus what made the MCU great in the beginning.
Dude, I went to a shop a few days ago, and it's a pop shop, a pop culture, like everything like related to comics and movies and stuff like that. And I was walking around, and usually they have a lot of statues there, so I love to go and check them out. And I was walking around, and I barely had they had the Nightcrawler from Sideshow and maybe 2 more. And so then when I was going out, I talked to the lady, the owner, and I asked her so there are a lot. I noticed that you have a lot less Marvel and superhero stuff in the shop. And she went, well, with the shitty movies they are doing, what do you expect?
I love that that's common, because we talked a little bit about it. And I love that that's common now, because there was this transition of soon as Endgame was over, the excitement was through the roof. Now is your chance to introduce X-Men, not the Fox X-Men, Fantastic Four, not the Fox, but instead they do X-Men based off the Fox movies, which I never was a fan of the Fox. I never was a fan of a 6-foot-tall Wolverine. Even though I can respect them as mutant movies, I don't think they're X-Men, the spirit of X-Men with the school and the way that they, the camaraderie, the teamwork. It was the Wolverine show the whole time. And as a Cyclops fan, I was offended by having the Wolverine show. I like Wolverine, but Wolverine served the purpose to create tension in relationships of what happens when you got the guy that's going off of instinct, because he is a Wolverine, a beast. He's all instinct and like, I'm going to do what I feel is right at the time, forget the rules, versus the Boy Scout. And that you created that like
the right thing.
fiction for him trying to be the leader when you have to deal with that freaking X factor, no pun intended. And like, that's the core of that relationship there. So when they made Wolverine the person that can lead, he leads with an attitude versus like him being like who he is, I could never get on board with those movies. I respect them as their own individual take and can like one or two of them here or there. But I was so hoping that they got rid of all of that. But here comes Wolverine and Deadpool, and everybody's going crazy. And I'm like, miss me with all of that bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Let's hope they redirect and they do the right thing.
Let's hope. You did Thanos? Like I said, when that intro was no, this dude did like does super variety. And this thing right here got cakes.
This one I love this one.
This got some cakes.
This has got me all over.
This is one in the beginning when it was released. It seemed like a different paint job because like the foot wasn't dirty or shaded when we first seen the images. And I'm like, oh, this is so good. They gotta get the paint right on this because it's so good. And then like I think a couple of days later, Ann put out pics with it like shaded and stuff like that. And I'm like, there we go. Look at her, yo. You just want to. Conan's about to have a fun time. He's about to have a blast.
Her face, she reminds me of the actress Eva Longoria a little bit.
Okay. I can see it. Look at those feet now, baby. Now she looked like she's walking on some shit.
I want to talk to Piggy right now. Piggy, you're in the chat. What you think about the feet?
That's a.
You guys Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah, Piggy likes feet.
The fetish.
This is nice. I remember some critique early on about the base seemed to
basically about the color of the skin of the character.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
that's what they were talking about.
I love it with all the skin tones, but I understand what they're saying. But I think when you see it in person, it looks different.
It's distinct, right? Because that's this is like Pete Conan to me. Reason being is like you got a decapitated body that he's victoriously standing over while getting the woman and still ready for battle. It's fucking cold there, right?
And he still got money in his little purse over there.
Yeah.
He still got coin.
He got the coin pouch.
He got the coin pouch. He got the girl. He got the victory. Oh, this motherfucker.
What is this motherfucker?
I see you, crippler. I see you. Oh, got my head.
Perfect for Easter.
Oh my God!
I did this last year for Easter.
Yeah. Really,
hey, crippler. Here's your egg, crippler.
Dude, have you thought about video games, Franco? Because these characters, is this an original too?
Yeah.
Because you should be in video games to forget this sculpture. We love statues, but yo, this captured the. I could tell a lot about this person that I don't even know. You know what I mean? Just by looking at it, I know. I like this. Got mad personality. Yeah,
he's a little pervert. Yeah,
he looks a little freaky ass ninja. Freaky ass ninja, 69 guy. Freaky ass ninja, 69 guy.
So. He's even wearing gloves.
I like feet too, crippler.
I know. Benny said Conan is definitely an ass, man.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Billy, do you have any thoughts on anything that we've been seeing? Any questions for Franco Carlesimo?
Franco, when you have like The Fly and it's from an IP, you know, it's source material, you can't venture off too much. Did you prefer that to try to get as close to, like you said, having to go back and do research and look at behind the scenes stuff? Like, do you enjoy going back and trying to get it as close to that as you can, or doing something like, let's say, a Wolverine, where there's been a lot of different interpretations of him and you can kind of play around with it with a comic book character that, you know, you can do different things and take certain liberties? Which do you rather do?
Yeah, I mean, I rather do the freestyle interpretation. I mean, I get more enjoyment from that, a little bit more freedom let's say. But in the case of the things that I'm doing, that are all the IPs that I love, I am like loving that as well. But it is because I do love those IPs.
Right.
Because if they will ask me to do, let's say, I don't know, maybe even I love it, Jurassic Park. Let's do a T-Rex or a Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. Then I will be painstakingly looking at all the scales of the character, and I will take many hours trying to match the same scales and doing stuff like that, and that will be like tedious and painful. And if there is a character, let's from another movie, but I don't know, an Avatar character, I hate those fucking cats. I don't give a fucking shit about the blue cats.
You fuck about them cats.
I love James Cameron. Cats. He has done some of my favorite movies. I hate his fucking blue
Avatar.
Fuck that movie.
With their long ass legs and their long ass
to the ground, man.
They're trying to burn it to the ground, but them freaking savages won't let them.
I am with the army, man. I'm human. I don't care about your.
He's with the army.
I'm human, dude.
Franco wants to get in one of those battle suits and get crazy.
He's like, put me in the army. He's gonna
enlist me.
We're getting close to going to Mars, man. We need to be united as humanity. I don't give a. If there's an alien there, just shoot it. Man. Just fucking shoot it. I don't care.
Ask questions later.
So that exactly. So that would be a pain in the ass. Like to try to match a blue cat. That would be no. I'd rather not do it.
So Franco, there's a question in the chat here, and they're asking, what is your favorite movie / genre? Now I know you already mentioned horror. I don't know if that's your favorite genre though. So I don't know. I'm interested too, based on everything that we've seen and all your work. What would you consider your favorite movie or genre?
Movie is super hard because in genres it would
be
top five. There we go. That's the thing, because I love horror, science fiction, and kind of like dark fantasy. You know what I mean? Because, for example, Terminator 2. T2 is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Terminator 2.
All time. Like the relationship of Arnold, you know, with the kid and becoming like the father that he didn't have, and Sarah Connor being a fucking badass. Everything that happens movie, in that movie.
When I was a kid, that wasn't even a movie. That was an event. Like that was
Terminator.
MTV. Everything was leading up to that moment when that movie came out.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, because you go into that same asylum, and she's got the bed flipped upside. Right side up, and she's curled.
She's doing that's her introduction in the second movie. That's masterful. That's
a female character that was believable.
Yeah, and then you have Aliens. Alien, I love Alien. It's a horror movie. It shows you the cycle and everything, but I love Aliens a little bit more, just because. Again, it's fucking James Cameron who put it, but he shows us the full cycle of the alien. He shows us a family dynamic, you know, motherhood, a mother fighting against another mother.
Yeah.
How we like get away from her, you bitch. That's one of the ultimate lines.
The line,
yeah.
I remember it in the theater. I was a kid, and I remember seeing that in the theater. That specific line too. It changed my view on everything.
Yeah.
So I was not a kid, and I saw it in the theater.
That movie changed me.
I would say
I saw the first Terminator in theater.
Your first critical mass. You're old, Mass.
I'm old, man.
You're getting out there, man.
I'm right. I'm mid. Jerry and I were about the same age, but
it's a black on crack, so you don't look.
You gotta stay. Yeah, exactly. Black on crack. Yeah.
Well, you know,
you can
tell. How many times are you 25? No, I'm just kidding.
About 3 times. About 3 times on my birthday.
Yeah.
About 3 times on my birthday coming up.
75 years old. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna speed round this. Go ahead, Franco. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was going to say, and the horror movies. What I love about the horror movies is mostly like the ones that have critters, the designs, the critters and stuff like that. That's what
that's the bread and butter.
Well, that was pure. So like The Fly, Pumpkinhead. Yeah.
And the fact that you get to work on that stuff is so dope.
I love it.
Amazing. So cool.
That's the thing, because you would be doing this stuff, like you said, a lot of these originals that you do just for you, because like you would do this if you had to do another job or be employed. This is something you would do as a hobby. So the fact that you can make a living off it is awesome. Yeah. All right, speed running, because we're at the 2-hour mark, and I promise we'll get these kids to bed before at a reasonable time. So this is one of my favorites too, because that baby is like going through some shit right there.
Yeah.
And as I go through these, if you want me to stop on one to talk about, let me know. I love this. I don't know what it is. Or is this a thing yet? Or
this is,
when is it?
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to print this one. My wife wants to paint this one so badly. I need to print it. But this one, like, it's weird, man. It's because I don't know. Sometimes you don't understand where the ideas come from. I was watching a documentary. About lions. Like the lions, once you have a new lion in a pack, you know, he becomes the new alpha. He will kill all the other like kittens from the previous lion. It's like nature is savage, man. It's like they don't give a fuck.
This is so sick.
And I was thinking about stuff like that, like, you know, being a like parenting, and but they have to feed their babies too and stuff. And I was thinking about like that, like how would you feel if that's your baby? You know, stuff is weird. Yeah. It's weird, man. But it gets in your head, and it's hard to let it go unless you
I love that.
do it through something.
Yeah, it's like giving a worm, but it's like actually a human baby. Like, and they're just like, they're ready.
Yeah, because he's feeding the babies as well. He has babies as well. So
and you know, this is not the first. This is not the first baby they ate.
No, I don't think.
And that's a chubby one too. That's some food on
that.
They're
gonna eat good off of that one.
Yeah.
Franco, what is it, like 4 a.m. where you are by now?
Yeah, that's what I'm speed running.
Yeah, but it's fine, man. I'm usually go to bed at this time, but the thing is that I cannot talk usually. But since I set up, I'm fine.
This is dope too. Like, I didn't even know you've done this Daredevil, and then someone asked in the chat, and he was like, "Yeah, man, this is a Franco." Like that's was just sort of like you get to sit with your stuff and be like, your portfolio is crazy diverse. Look, you got a whole X-Men thing going on. You know what I mean?
I like that Daredevil, but it was 1/3.
Yeah, it was 1/3.
I'm telling you guys, there's so much more. But we will be here for another hour.
Look,
yo, that's my homie too. Like these are these dudes I want to hang out with.
There's a story about this one as well.
Yeah, he needs Tommy talk.
Let's end with this story right here, because I want to know about this, and then we'll call it.
This is Gizzard.
This is a freaky one. Dude, this is a freaky
teddy bear too.
Yeah. It was symbolized like.
Tell us about Gizzard.
This is weird, like, because this one, if you pay attention, we have an organ that I don't know if you know, it's called thyroid. For most of my life, I didn't even knew it existed. The thyroid.
The thyroid,
when I was 20, I got cancer, and I got cancer here in my thyroid, and it was my thyroid, like with a big lump. Went to the doctor. Went to the doctor. He went pale like really fast, because I was 21, and he was like a family doctor, knew me, you know, and so it was, dude, this is serious, like this. So I went through the whole thing. We did surgery, operation, everything. And the thing about the thyroid is that it controls your mood, your sleep, your weight. It's like a crazy thing. That's a lot of stuff. And I got it like subtracted completely. So when I was,
thank goodness,
for the first went through all the things. So fuck cancer and stuff like that. And when I went through all the thing,
cancer,
I was like, the feeling of my body was so weird to me. It was like being like undisposed, like when ladies get that period of the month, you know, all the hormones.
When they masturbate, when a friend comes over to visit.
Yeah,
I heard it all.
All your hormones are going berserk. So you feel like so weird, man. It's so strange. You don't feel yourself. And I also lost a lot of weight, because I had to lose a lot of weight because of the surgery. Just couldn't eat anything with salt. It was like trying to, because I did this one. It was, I think, 10 years after I got the surgery, and you do a follow-up every 6 months. You gotta go to the doctor and they check you, and after 10 years they went like, okay, you're safe. Basically, you got rid of it. There's no cells and anything, so you are safe. So for some weird reason, this kind of thing, it kind of like made me remember how I felt back then. And it was, this is a representation of how
you felt.
Yeah.
Dang, wow. I feel bad for you now, dude, because if you felt like this thing looks, dude.
I'm glad we paused on this one, man. This is obviously a very meaningful one, man. And congrats, Franco.
No, that's a dope outlet for you to get that out, though, dude. That's therapeutic in a way.
That's the thing. Yeah. So it was that, and the teddy bear, man, because I was 20. When you're 20, you don't think you're a kid, but when you're 40 and you look 20-some, that's a kid, man. Yeah. So it was like a representation of childhood.
Hell of the story, man.
That's a crazy story. Well, Franco, thank you so much, dude. I've been waiting. I've been looking forward to this for a very long time. So I appreciate
we need a part two. We need a part two, man.
I'm telling you, dude, it goes more. Like, look at this. I'm not saying it's loaded. How much we need? Look,
Cupcake
girl.
I didn't even get to create critical mass's favor right here. Look, we need to get to this doom right here. We're gonna need a part two because
we didn't even talk about Ghost Rider. I know we got a lot to get to. We need part two.
Yeah. But dude, thank you for being so generous with your time. It's super late over there. Billy, thank you for hanging out too, because I know you have to get going. So Critical Mass, where could people find you at?
I think we're going to be on Collectors Assemble tomorrow. I think we are.
There you go.
So
shout out to Toy Quest 101, Miguel over there doing their thing.
101. Just want to say thank you for coming, Franco. I was bugging you last year. You got to come up. You got to come up. You got to come up. I'm sliding his DMs. He probably got tired of it. Like, boy, leave me alone.
No, but I appreciate it. It is much appreciated. I know, like you said too, it's like the time difference is crazy. So the fact that we was able to figure it out alone is insane. Brian D. Oh, and shout out to AK. He wasn't feeling good, so hopefully he's resting. I'm like, yo, rest. But Brian D. What you got to say to the people?
Thanks for joining us, Franco. It was a pleasure. This was a really fun conversation. I look forward to doing it again, and going a little bit more in depth if we can get even more into depth. But catch me on Sundays over at the BSC on Sunday Unite, and I don't know, possibly next month at Monsterpalooza. We'll see.
Possibly.
You're not going to regret it, man. If you like critters and monsters, that's the place to go.
That's like, it'll seem like your Mecca though, Brian, for real.
No, it is. Every year I plan on going, and every year it happens, and I've missed it. So yeah, maybe this year will be the year.
Shout out to Mestis in the building saying great show, and he loves your work, Franco. There you go.
Thanks.
There you go.
Yo, give him one of those pieces to scope, Mestis.
I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to put him on the spot. Okay, Anthony. Next time I'm in LA, I'm going to DM you to go and pay a visit to the place. I would love to go and visit.
Wait, when are you planning to do that? Because
no. But I'm trying to go.
Here we come to.
Anyway, later for that.
We need to
get his plane ticket.
We need to. Darth Rashid, is he there?
His forehead.
Yeah.
What do you got to say to the people?
Peace.
Rashid, I wasn't expecting you to be this quiet, to be honest.
He's probably
I just.
You tired? You good?
Yeah, just a little tired.
Yeah, I don't want to get worried about it. Okay, next time, at least be involved. Yeah, I would love to just banter.
All right. You want me? Let me throw a little controversy. Give me a free statue and shit, and then I'll praise you as God until then.
No, you don't have to do that.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, Franco. You know what I'm saying? You know what? You know what? Since you do all that creature shit, you know what I want is two things. I would like to see a Dracula. I understand people like the IP from the 80s or the 70s, whatever, the 18 with the thing, but I would like to see, I want to see more of an updated, and I don't know, I figured Sideshow one day would have did it. They did the what's the one you have, Brian? The Bloodlust. I understand that one.
But I would like and the Vampire's Lust.
That's Succubus. Yeah, but I want to see a more of an updated Dracula. You know, not saying that has to be futuristic, but like the long
like
hair,
a brutal one,
like how they did the Castlevania.
Dude, I tried to do something like that back in the day after I did Bara with the guy, the original guy, David Casey, who screw everybody and run off with money. Fuck him. But the idea I wanted to do. Yeah, it wasn't updated. That's the thing. It was long hair, like medieval armor, him like very like Blood the Impaler style, very hardcore medieval shit, and
but I want that back. I want that. I want the trend. Like what I'm talking about is like like human, like in the beginning, human. They have like the transfer portraits, like him with the bat transfer, like the bat. Portrait, human, claws, unclaws. That's what we need, because I don't feel like no company has done a Dracula, interested in Dracula like that.
Kind of like Martians.
Huh?
It's true. Like you're talking about, like an original.
Yeah, but I don't like when Sideshow did the I forgot his name. I don't want to disrespect the actor's name, but I don't think we haven't seen out of no company of updated Dracula. Like I want somebody to give me a horror Dracula that has multiple portraits, transformation, all of that.
Okay,
that's what we need.
That's interesting. Yeah, I would like to.
They've done Frankenstein. They did the Frankensteins with Sideshow, but okay, we get Frankenstein. Why can't we get a Dracula? That's what we need.
No, that's a great point, man. The only Dracula I have is Star Ace, and it's the Bela Lugosi.
And then anytime they do Dracula, why is it that it's always the old looking? Like, give me transformation Dracula. You know,
like a new interpretation, like a modern.
Let me see like a humanoid turning into like a vampire Dracula. Give me, I love how the Castlevania Dracula look, but give me that clean look portrait and then show me the vampire one. We need that.
I like the idea. I kind of get what you're saying, but what I can't imagine in my head just yet is like, what would he be wearing? I can't imagine the face.
No, he could wear, like I said, he could wear like the 18, what year? I don't want like the 18, what that, but like the one thing about Bram Stoker Dracula, and that wasn't like my favorite Dracula, but the effects I loved was when he had the bat look. And I feel like I've still been waiting for that. I've been waiting for that Dracula for the longest, whether it be from you, ECC, Elite Creature Collective.
ECC will be Steve Wang is the owner of ECC. ECC will do something fantastic, man.
Yeah, but until they do, that's what I've been waiting for. We need a Dracula.
I agree.
Right. Especially since you did Blade, I need a Dracula to go with that Blade.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
See, there I go. I ran my mouth, though. All right.
No, you did
at the end of the show when we was trying to get Billy to sleep.
I'm sorry.
No, you did fine. It was
but I'm serious. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just putting it out there.
I appreciate it.
We need an updated horror Dracula. We need a real grotesque Dracula.
Like it.
Cool. Billy, what do you got to say to the people? And then we'll end with Franco.
Franco, thanks for coming on, man.
Sounds a lot.
I had the Blade piece, thought it was great. I currently have the PCS Daredevil. Absolutely love that piece. I think it's one of those statues that you have to see it in person. You know, to have a 1/3 character literally suspended in air, just an unbelievable, just an unbelievable statue. It's engineered very well. It's nice and secure. Like, I get that question all the time about that piece. You know, you think it's gonna fall. It's gonna he's in there. You know, to pull that off at that size, it's just a marvel. Absolutely love that statue. I have your Ghost Rider, which is, it worked for me. It's, you know, like, yeah, you know, Brian's got it. Critical Mass has got it. Most Ghost Riders do come on bikes. From my collection, the way I have them, I needed a museum Ghost Rider where I could fit. And I think he might be, there was a movie, Nick Cage one, but as far as comic, this was the only museum one that I could find, and it was hard to find, but the light up on that thing is so good. It is so good. Yeah, so love my Ghost Rider, and just, you know, thanks for coming on and hanging for a little bit. I know it's late, so but yeah, man, just continue the good work and lots of luck, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, Franco, any last words to the people?
Well, last word to the people. No, first of all, again, thank you for having me, guys. You know, I watch the show every time I can. Like, if I'm working at 3 a.m., I'm watching the show. Always, like you guys, or all of you, like the whole community. You know, I like being informed. I'm seeing what's going on, and I really enjoy guys' opinions and everything. So it's always fun to come and just like chat and, I don't know, maybe give you some insights that might make you appreciate some of the statues more, maybe hate some others more. That's up to you. But it's always fun to share, you know, what I can.
Hey.
No, I think that's the beautiful thing about being able to have people with insight on is we could talk and we could assume a lot. And I talk to Messis about this a lot. It's not to change people's minds and be like, you should like this. This is the best statue because I made it. It's more of like the insight that goes behind it, or if someone has a critique, or if their ability to be able to address it in a way that's constructive. It's the whole name of the show.
No, I totally get that, because everybody is trying to do their best job always. Like, nobody's like, you know, trying to do some shitty job just to try to sell something. They're just everybody's trying to do their best job. And it's all people, like, everybody's doing their best. So I understand that when you know what goes behind a statue, you can appreciate it more, and you feel a little bit like, I don't want to say anything bad about it because I know the guy that did it and everything. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I love that. But the thing is that, for example, I did it a few minutes ago. Like, I know how much work went into Avatar. I still fucking hate the movie. Like, you know what I mean?
You're human just like us.
You can have an opinion, and it doesn't reflect, like, it doesn't mean that I love James Cameron. I freaking love the guy. He's an amazing instructor.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Some of my two favorite movies are Aliens and the original Terminator. The only reason why I watched Avatar is to get the 3D aspect in the theater. I have never once rewatched any of those movies.
Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't a fan of Avatar myself. I mean, the first one was pretty good. I guess I liked the female character. I liked her, just herself. Like, it would be awesome, just like if she could have been in the Marvel as one of the Guardians of the guy. I mean, I know she plays one of the Guardians, but like just in the movie. But
what I mean with this is that if you have an opinion, if you have an opinion that is this strong, it's because you care. Because you care about the hobby, and you care about the collection, you care about the character, and that's where you have a strong opinion about something. Like, maybe you hate it, but maybe you also love something. The thing is that a lot of people still usually hangs on the bad, but all of you guys, there are a lot of statues that you freaking love, and you just say it like, oh man, I love this, or I love the shit. The
chatter.
The chatter. It's late, man. Give me. I love the chatter. Brian, you love it. You start collecting 1/3 because of the chatter. But there's maybe something else that I do that you just
don't like
it at all. And you can say it like, dude, that's not for me. I don't like it, and that's it. I love that werewolf. Man. That's insane. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. There's a lot from Bram Stoker's Dracula that I
it's the
want.
Best.
Man.
I love Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I'm hoping Ant will use you to make a Dracula for PCS.
So if you're gonna go down that, I just want to put a bug in your ear then, because that Lucy in the white dress, that is my ultimate.
But making that white dress would be freaking hard, man. Because the designer from everything in that movie, I don't remember her name. It was a Japanese lady, like a master of her craft, and he did everything in a way that is like super hard to replicate. But
you leave that to mixed media. All you got to do is this. You just do the sculpt. Let the mixed media tailoring. Let them
sculpt.
Yeah, I know. I agree. Nice. I agree. I like sculpted better too.
Yeah.
All right. No, I appreciate those words too. Like, you're one of the creators who get it, and anytime that's the case, those are the ones we want to support, because there's a lot of babies that get killed, but there's a lot of thin skin. There's a lot of sensitivity that goes in both places. You did something, you love it, but the best artist, I think, knows how to extract the feedback and the constructive nature of feedback and make themselves better. So you're one of those guys, so I applaud you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining us on episode 133. Catch us next week, where I think we're doing the Prime 1 event on the 9th that just came up next Thursday. So it might be that. We'll see. But yeah, Franco Carlesimo, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. And we'll catch y'all next week on whatever we're doing. Peace.